If I see one more St. George's flag, I'm like, really
I thought just the average.
Didn't a guy fall from?
Fell off,
Did he die?
I
Or he
think
injured
he
himself?
died, yeah. Died for his country.
Committed, man.
that is hilarious.
No, he died for the cause.
No, I don't think
he went down
I don't think you realize how funny that is.
Bro, in them races,
He died for his country. That is hilarious.
Like, bro, in them racist group chats, he's down as a martyr. He died.
What, like Joan of Arc?
Bro, he died putting up the flag.
Joan of Arc.
How crazy that is. That is like, yeah, man. Rest in peace to him, innit?
Nah.
Oh, wow. What, you said it. I didn't say it. I'm not saying I disagree, but I didn't say it.
No, just rest.
Cool. Recording or whatever.
You started?
Yeah.
Cool.
Get over it. Excuse me.
Gonna get all your air out of your system.
Get over here. I was actually hurting my throat. I think I'm getting a cold. So let me not. Proceed. I'm okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
It's all out of my system.
It's episode 251.
Get over
Okay, sure, she's okay. You done?
She ain't done.
You sure? It's episode 251 of the DSP podcast with me, Reese, in the studio. Who do you have to my right?
Get over it.
Bengali, bro.
I was really trying not to. Oh God, sorry.
She's on the spectrum, bro.
She's been on the spectrum, man.
100%.
Take the test.
From birth.
It's not about you. To my right.
Right, Ernie. Drinks.
Behind the camera.
Gabriel.
Next to him.
Get over here. Me.
Manfred. Yeah, what's your name?
Hey.
Thank you. And our special guest.
Naomi. AKA Mark's sister.
Mark, how you doing? And don't say alive because I'll kick you in your chest.
No, I went to the Destin Conrad concert. It was great. Absolutely.
You're killing me. You're like a child when you're wiggling your feet.
It was great, man.
Your feet on the floor.
The music was great. The guests were great.
Is he great live? Like,
yeah, he's
sounds like the
okay. Yeah, and energy. He even done like a little tribute to D'Angelo as well. He done Brown Sugar. K1 came on. Sasha Keeble came on. Yeah, they smashed it. Everyone smashed it.
I've been calling her Quinn.
What?
Yeah, I know you have. You're strange.
I know she's Nigerian.
Yeah, and she's from Ends, from East.
She's from South.
No,
I thought I thought she was from South. But
I thought she was from South.
But otherwise than that, I'm alive, man.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, man, been good. Just wrapping up the year.
You got hoodie granulates in your beard.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Other than that, I'm good. Yeah, man. I wanted to ask, like, do you not feel like accomplished this year? Like,
No,
you've done
absolutely.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
In what sense?
Like, you've done what you can do this year.
Yeah,
or you've done enough.
Yeah, not commit murder.
Over this year.
I think I've done better. I think I
over
achieved
it.
more last year.
Over it.
Yeah.
Oh, then like you're ready for the new year to start. Oh,
over
okay.
it.
I've been ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did more in terms of accomplishment last year.
I'm just waiting for the races to unite.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's coming. The race war's coming.
Oh, the race war.
Yeah, waiting for the races to unite.
I don't know, man. I just feel
If
as
I
if
see one
like
more,
the
if I
average.
see one more St. George's flag, I'm gonna ring.
I feel as if the average.
Didn't a guy fall
Yeah.
from?
Fell off. Yeah.
Did he die?
I
Or he
didn't.
injured
Yeah,
himself?
died. Yeah.
Putting up the flag.
He died for his country.
Committed, man.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
No, he died for the cause.
No,
like,
I don't think you know.
he went
That
down
is.
for
I don't think you realize how funny that is.
Bro, in them races,
He died for his country. That is hilarious.
Like, bro, in them racist group chats, he's down as a martyr. Like, he died.
What, like Joan of Arc?
Bro, he died putting up the flag.
Joan of Arc.
How crazy that is. That is like, yeah, man. Rest in peace to him, innit?
Nah.
Oh, wow. What, you said it. I didn't say it. I'm not saying I disagree, but I didn't say it.
No, just rest. I don't know the type of person you were. Just rest.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Is that dark? I don't know you. I don't know if you had an evil intention.
You
Just
know what
rest.
it is? Maybe he was a racist person.
Maybe just rest.
Maybe he was just...
rest in peace, just rest.
A flag guy.
Yeah.
All about his flags.
It's funny because I see a video where there's troubling. So there was two Jamaican guys taking the flags down. and they were troubling them. Like, but they work for the council, so it's their job to take the flags down. Take the flags down, see what happens to you. What? Imagine doing your 9 to 5, and someone comes up to you and says, "Do this and see what happens to you." There's no. Do you know what? But I wouldn't have taken the flags down. I would have left it because it's not my job to get beaten up for the council.
Yeah, but did they get beaten up?
No, but
it's out of my pay grade. Yeah, I'm not.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's past my pay grade.
Enjoy your flags. Yeah.
But they proceeded to take it down. They weren't scared.
Quickly, see you saying that. Did you see the video that went viral? Yeah, of some security guard in Popeyes fighting like 5 black youths,
No.
and like he's flogging the youths, by the way, yeah.
No.
And then
What, Popeyes over here or?
here
Oh, right.
in London, and you know in where you have that metal thing that separates the line. So it's metal at the bottom and it got pole.
No way.
They're
heavy, you know.
They tried to clamp the security guard in his back.
Bro, they're not light.
Bro,
they're not heavy.
But if the way he was flogging the youth, like he was giving man.
Let's be
stiff.
honest. A lot of the young boys now don't know how to fight.
Yeah, stabbing people.
No, but he was wrapping them up like that was Uncle. But my first thought was, they don't pay you enough, mate.
You see the heavyweight boxer that knocked out the heavyweight boxer bouncer in Shoreditch that knocked out. Bro,
I've worked it. He still works though.
He still works. Yeah,
He still
yeah.
works.
What, the Wembley one?
Yeah,
was it at Wembley?
I think it could have been.
Where some guy was getting mouthy, whatever, and he just clocked him.
He pre-warned it. No, he swung on him. Yeah.
The punch was so like, there's no way it couldn't have been a boxer to throw because it was so textbook. There was no telegraph in it. It was just straight out.
That guy.
Chat shit, you get banged.
That guy looked like, you know, you taser
but
someone.
They checked it. He's fought Mike Tyson. Like he's actually like.
You know,
I know you're talking about.
You know, you taser someone and you're just like that Family Guy thing where you're just your arms over and your body is contorted. I said, bro, you see with bouncers, I don't know why man get cheeky with bouncers, bro. Like, I mean,
there's no point. There's no point because even if you feel as if you can get the better of them, for what reason? Anyway,
But I feel like there's different types of bouncers. Like there's see the Eastern European bouncers, don't mess with them. They're like ex-army, like, and they're ready. Yeah, they're ready. They're on smear. They're on smoke. They're like, bring it.
Yeah,
like,
them men are Chechen war heroes. Bro. We're cool.
They just enjoy fighting for no reason, like for absolutely no reason.
With their top off and they're ready.
My manager,
calm down, man. We're not in your group chat. Calm down.
My manager and
that ain't even a turn on. That's literally.
We're not in your group chat. Calm down.
They always take their tops off when they fight.
My manager said in Poland, like where he used to live, like where he was living in Poland growing up, was just rough. Like there was so many hooligans, like football hooligans. So he said every day, he said his dad would give him his packed lunch, give him like some money, and give him a mouth guard. Be like, just if anything happens,
man's ready.
Pop your mouth guard in. And like it was, and I thought he was. Like, I'm just thinking, you know, people tell stories and they're exaggerating. I was speaking to my other guy, Yakov, and he was telling me, like when he was younger, he got assaulted by football hooligans, but he was like, they just beat up anyone if their team loses. They don't care. Like they'll just go on the street and beat up anyone. Like,
that's not the advert for how you became an Olympic athlete. I don't know what it is, bro. I see football hooligans run me down. I'm running, bro.
He always go in his yard and be like, "Was he on site? Let me get my knuckle dusters."
Did he grow up in Bermondsey?
Huh?
Did he grow up in Bermondsey?
Who did you say that?
She said her ex.
One of my exes.
So either Upton Park or Bermondsey.
Oh,
see, I knew it.
The first one.
No,
the first one.
See, so ask me how I knew that.
He didn't grow up there,
no,
but around that age group.
But then ask me how I knew that.
What did he do?
Fight.
Yeah, fight. That's why I said they just whip off their tops for no reason.
What?
What was
Dusters? Knuckle dusters.
Well, your ex is from Poland.
Your ex committing a crime. You're a snitch. You are.
No one knows. Well, actually, some people might know.
It's true. Actually, I work with defending, and that's actually
that's a weapon. Yeah.
No, I know it is. That's
a long time ago.
That's why he used to go home and grab them. He would never.
Because you know, like
maybe
I know someone, for example, back in the day. People used to. This is like before. This is during the era of obviously still having a knife, but then people used to have gas pepper spray.
Yeah.
But then I always used to think, why would you have pepper spray on you if you get the same years as having a firearm?
Because it's doing the same thing.
So you might as well just have a gun on you. It doesn't make it like people come to school and put it on their tires. But I always think that.
But don't police officers have pepper spray? Mace, is that not pepper spray?
Yeah, but it's the same thing basically. Yeah, but it's like if you get caught, you're gonna get the same years as someone with a firearm.
No, but with a firearm you get more because it's based on the bullets you have.
Off the bullets as well. Yeah.
Also, okay, the only reason why I knew that is because the area you're talking about, it's firm days, and the two, it's either Millwall,
one of them,
or West Ham. That's why I said Upton Park, or Birmingham.
He never supported West Ham, but he was like a West Ham hooligan. That's exactly what it reminded me of when it was.
People talk about Chelsea fans, but Chelsea fans weren't really on piss the way them man are.
West Ham is still like that.
Of course they are.
They're terrible.
My uncle's got a tattoo of West Ham on his arm. You've seen Uncle Clifton,
I didn't know how racist they can get until I was coming back from a shoot once, and I was in Bermondsey. And this is when Everton came to Millwall.
Is that when my man's face got sliced?
Yeah.
It got sliced from like here all the way across. But I've never seen someone's mouth open like from here.
It's called a Chelsea smile, isn't it? Like when you, Americans call it a $1.50 in New York, but
so
Chelsea smile.
I call it the Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
Literally. Jesus Christ.
But they were chanting, "I would rather be a Aki than a Spice than a Scouse."
That's bad.
Yeah, I'd rather be than a Scouse. I was like, what? But they're singing this like loud, bro. Thousands of them.
Do you know
I didn't know.
Do you know
they were like this.
Do you know I think the last time West Ham and Millwall played each other, I think something kicked off.
Of course.
And they said, if in the FA Cup if it ever happens again, put the balls back in the thing, mix it again, mix it. It's not worth it. They don't think like it's one of them games that I think there's probably a little bit more.
It's not worth it.
The firm things that. Excuse me, I think it's a little less active, but it's not worth the police presence and the trouble.
I think UK football hooligans are don't come for me, but I think they're clowns. You know why?
Don't come.
Do you remember the tournament? It was either the Euros or
you spoke about
Russia,
and they were getting
Russia.
Flogged.
No, but then I heard
into canals.
So then I heard.
Horrible.
I remember it was.
I'm like, what?
It was in Russia, and I remember the thing was that Putin was actively outside. And I think a lot of the people in Russia were under manners to behave themselves. But I think where the UK hooligans tried a thing, they were like, you know what? Like I don't believe in going to someone's country and keeping up badness.
Bro, you see what the head of police said? Like, I think the Russian head of police or whatever it was, he said they've employed more police on the streets. And then, like, one of the people asked him and said, what, is it because of the safety of like the people in your country? So no, it's for the safety of the English fans, because they knew the Russian guy needs no wars, bro. They knew, they're prepared.
Hands,
bro.
In the words of Clue, hands and feet. Dalsim.
I saw a video where
Dalsim is killing me, by the way.
It's like one of those, like, you know, the Eastern Europeans that are mixed with like Asian, like who's an example of that?
With Dagestan.
You know the boxer, Bivol.
Yeah.
So you see, like around a certain area in Russia, they look Chinese, kind of. Like,
it's the border,
yeah. Like they're the mountains. It's
not Nepalese, but like
to Asia. Yeah. So a man had 3 triplets, and he had 3 bottles like milk.
Okay.
And then he set up
your favourite.
He set up.
I was literally thinking.
This is formula.
Who he is? He's
Homelander.
He is. He's Homelander.
Definitely Homelander.
It's formula milk. And he set up
110%.
Him and breast milk are like that.
He's
vegan from a black woman.
No,
it has to be from a black woman.
It has to be from a vegan black woman.
Wait,
that's the only time I'll try it. That's the only time I'll try it. If she smokes
He's not joking.
I can't try it, bro.
How do you find out that that's... And how do you find someone... how did you find out that...
Do you know what led me to... Do you know what made me think?
How?
Because one day in college...
College?
College. No, I didn't try it, but there was a girl called Layan in my college, and she had acne. This is so crazy. Proceed. There's a girl in my college, Layan, and she had acne, right? And she had a bottle in her bag. And I was like, what's this bottle in your bag? And she was like, oh no, it's breast milk for my neighbour. Like, why have you got breast milk for your neighbour? And she said, oh, my neighbour said that if you wash your face with it, it would, like, the acne would go.
Did you go to a special college?
She was a black vegan woman. Christ the King of Lunacy. But you know what? It can be considered special. Christ the King of Lunacy was it's a very different college. But yeah, she came back the next week, no spots. So it worked. So,
the next week?
Yeah.
Okay, but then you to try it.
Oh no, I haven't tried it yet. But any black vegan women out there that's got some breast milk, I'll test it out and let you
Like,
know if it's good.
On your face, is it at the face, or you just want to drink it? Or I'm just intrigued.
Just a shot. Just a shot.
So, Katie, how old are you? How you doing?
No, but wait. Do you know what's so funny? Everyone I speak to about breast milk, they have a certain reaction, right? But is it not better than cow milk?
We don't know, but there's
Don't
also,
you think it's better than
there's
cow milk?
also
No,
almond milk.
Does everyone think cow milk's better than breast milk?
I don't drink cow's milk. I'm lactose intolerant.
No, but
I don't drink milk.
But you have stuff with milk in it.
I have lactose stuff.
Yeah,
I have lactose stuff.
Everything lactose free.
Lactose.
But cheap,
But
you know.
it's the fact that you want to, like, that's like a...
You
and you're
wouldn't
very
wanna try-
specific.
You
That's
wouldn't
very
want to try.
It's a
specific.
fetish.
You wouldn't want to try breast milk. No. You wouldn't. Not your
I-
own.
I have tried it when
Yeah.
I was a child, and that's about as much as...
So you tried it?
Must
As
have
a
not your
child.
own.
As a
Must have
child.
not
Oh,
your
okay.
own.
Yeah, like as a baby, we've all tried it. Like
as
I
a
thought-
child.
Okay, I'm saying your own breast milk. Would you try it?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
own breast
You're
milk.
gonna have to though.
I tasted
Yeah.
my friend's breast milk.
Yeah. Oh, you tasted it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're worse than me. You're already worse
No,
than
she's
me.
not.
But it's
I
like my friend was like, oh, and then I was like,
ain't crossed
yeah.
over yet. I ain't crossed over yet.
Yet.
I need to ask you for tips. How did it actually taste? I actually wanna know.
Gabriel.
not very nice.
Oi, Homelander.
Yes.
Oi, Homelander, look at me. You're a wicked bitch.
No, but seriously, but people say
You're a
it's
wicked
sweet.
bitch.
People say it's sweet.
Sweet. I think it depends on the colostrum,
breast.
like how much, like
Plus,
if
it can be
it's
different.
soon after
Yeah.
the birth or later on. But
Do you know
yeah.
what? That's the thing that actually put me off wanting to try it, right? So I saw the first breast milk that comes out. It's like thick yellow, like proper like dark yellow, because it's what the baby needs.
You've definitely researched.
Yeah, no, real talk. Like I've
Do you know how many times I've had
no, but listen, my
to hear
mum's
the
a
introduction
midwife,
of
so
this conversation?
I'm hearing all these things every day. Like I'm going with her to like her midwife appointments when I was younger and all that. And,
That's where it began.
yeah, she's really midwife.
Has everybody seen the Diddy documentary?
Oh,
said-
come on!
No,
you can't
no,
compare.
no, I'm
I
saying-
know where you
you know-
got. I know where you got.
You know when they
You
say
can't- you
what he
can't.
went through stemmed from...
I didn't believe that stuff about the Diddy documentary, by the way.
Oh, no, you didn't. We're
Gabs
gonna get into that.
was with his
But I'm
mum and
saying
like,
the
looking at all the
things-
different breast milk like.
The things that he saw when he was growing up,
yeah.
and how his mum had parties, that's where his ideas stem from. What you've been seeing is
I
probably where
actually
that
think
stems from.
I suspect everyone in this room will try breast milk. one day.
Nope.
No, but I have tried it. But I'm not.
Like
in
it wouldn't be something I would
I'm
go
not
out
in
of
your
my way.
category.
No, I just want
though.
to try it.
Time
I
out.
just wanna try it.
There's
Yeah.
drying breast milk where you actively are drinking breast milk, and there's your warming up milk where
For
your
a
partner
baby,
has pumped the milk and you're making sure that the temperature of the milk
Yeah.
is...
It's okay.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's
like-
what I mean.
There's
Yeah, that's what
a
I've done.
massive
You'd be like,
difference.
yeah.
I've done it,
There's-
but then
there's
obviously at the same
this.
time I'm like,
One second,
Yeah,
Gideon.
that
There's
came
this.
out of...
Guys, look at me. There's that, and you're like,
Guys,
you're doing it to see if it's hot, and then there's, I'm gonna gulp the whole shot
no.
like I'm Homelander, and I want to be on a
Yeah,
woman's
I've
team.
never actively
I
thought
hear
to
it,
like.
but we're
Obviously,
living
in a
not
world-
shot. I've never been like.
we're
A shot's insane, by the way. A shot's
We're living in
insane.
a world
A shot's
Maybe,
insane.
let me try the
Bro,
rest.
we're living in a world where...
Yeah, but move like it's tequila. A shot is
We're
insane.
living in a world where people eating
A
ass,
shot of
bro.
breast milk is.
How is the
insane.
Oh
two
my
comparable?
gosh.
People eating ass.
How are the
in
two
this world,
comparable?
bro.
I don't know for them,
I'm
man.
just saying,
Cat
people
lips
eating ass in
It's
this
different.
world.
Yeah, but
You know, like when someone, I can't remember. It was O said something about.
I'm gonna bleep that, but continue.
Yeah, something about doing it. And he prefers something. Anyway, yeah.
Doing what?
say it again.
Yamming back.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and preferring what?
And preferring it more
And yamming front.
seasoned,
Then front
See,
as in without.
washing it
I think Reese might have posed the question. And
without washing
it's an
it.
old episode. Yeah.
Man said season.
No, I don't. Without
like
washing.
sweaty, like
Without
from the gym.
Without
pheromones,
washing your
that
batty.
kind
like after a day's...
Yeah, kind of.
So let me take your day.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, how was
Yeah,
your day?
taste.
Yeah, like,
But my thing is, yeah, people that say that
What's that? Lay your head
People
down.
that
Lay
say
your
that will
head
say
down
things to you.
tonight.
you
Seasoned
can't
batty.
eat from everyone's house.
yeah.
That's true.
You give the people
Awesome.
plastic cutlery.
But you eat.
Not
you
everyone
people
eats
plastic
ass
cutlery.
though.
Nobody eats
No,
arse.
but I'm saying the people that eat arse will tell you can't eat from everyone's house.
They
Of course.
probably
And they're
would.
telling you because they know why.
So they can eat from
Because
everyone's house.
but they're telling you why you shouldn't. And that's
Because
why
they
you
know what
yeah.
them people like to do.
Yeah.
that's why you give
Booty bandits, man.
I hear it. See, I can't remember where we got to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, let's get, because I
Alright,
forgot
cool.
the point I was even going to make now.
So
Yeah.
because Gabriel always sidetrays on greetings, yeah.
That was
Obviously,
my fault, because I
how long has it been now? 2 months.
Yeah, almost 2 months.
So I think we didn't really have time to kind of touch on what went on in Jamaica purely because we wanted to kind of take time and get the most information out of it. Plus, at the time, both Mark and his sister were in Jamaica at the time, and we were kind of worried about their well-being. So we kind of want to hear, like, for them, you kind of saw, what is it? I want to call them eighth wonder of the world, but you had a traumatic experience while you was out there. But we just wanted to kind of hear your story and ask you questions. So.
I just want to point out, it was crazy though, sending a message into the group chat and only getting one tick.
Yeah, it was.
Because Mark always reads. I always see Mark read first.
Mark was messaging me first, and then I messaged Mark, and it went radio silent.
Yeah.
So then I messaged you, and then you replied. I said, "Thank you, Jesus."
Oh, so someone had okay. So
yeah.
Okay. See, I want to hear it. Sorry, let me even start talking.
What's this?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'd say it was an experience and a half. I think, obviously, when we went, it was a storm. Mm-hmm. So we're like, it's a storm. You know, Jamaicans, they love to make fun of things. Mm-hmm. So
us black people, we don't
exactly.
But no, when we got there, it was like perfect.
Yeah, it was a
weather was beautiful. Everything.
The first day we got there, we got wasted. I'm not gonna lie to you. I big up Ramoy from Rio Palace. We got wasted in the pool.
Yeah.
So it went literally from night to day. Like it was like we were drunk, like a skunk in the pool, doing shots upon shots. And then they were like, "Yeah, this hurricane's coming."
Mark stopped posting it.
And
I thought,
but remember, for us, they said that the storm was going.
But then at one point it stopped posting. I was like,
so it wasn't coming.
Yeah, it wasn't coming to us.
Yeah, it was meant to come
to us. So that's why we were kind of like cool, because it was meant to go like. It was meant to go South London. It weren't meant to come to East.
Yeah.
So we were like, "Oh yeah, it's cool. It's not going to touch us." That's what the whole projection was this way. And then it just, then it was like, you're on lockdown.
That lockdown thing.
Yeah.
And they gave...
first, wasn't it? It was all the way...
What hotel was you? The Rio
Palace.
Okay.
And they gave us what? Like pop noodle and...
Yeah. But first we went into like a pre-lockdown. So it was like, they was like, we're going to go into a lockdown. Mm-hmm. And then they was like, oh, no, actually, it's going to come a day later. So now you're free, but you're not really free. You can't really leave the hotel, but you're not on room lockdown. And then we went into room lockdown.
Yeah.
And we got given prison food.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I saw some of the dishes.
I saw some of the bags. They were like bags, right? Like
ours came in boxes.
Yeah. Boxes.
So we had like, I think the first day, I think they spoiled us. Like I had cornmeal porridge. I was like, I could do this.
Yeah, you could do
I could do this. Chicken pasta. I could do this. The next day, definitely squashed our hopes and dreams. It was dry pastries and pot noodle, but bear in mind there's no kettle in the room.
Because I was going to say, what noodles do they have in Jamaica? Because in Nigeria, it's Indomie.
No, I can't remember what the noodle is, but it's like a pot noodle kind of thing.
Okay,
but there's no kettle in the room.
Yeah.
So make that make sense, yeah.
And you can't do cold water and do shit.
So there's a coffee maker, but there's no kettle.
Did they forget?
But could you get hot water from a coffee maker?
It was like running the hot water from your tap and putting it in the pot noodle. There were desperate times.
I tried it.
I had some crunchy noodles. I'm not going to lie. It was very crunchy undercooked noodles.
It's dark.
It was
dark time.
Crunchy undercooked noodles is insane.
Because we were in our room, so what could we do? And then it was just like you just heard like the wind. I think initially I was like, it's going to be a little bit of wind, and I think we've got into a full sense of security. Like, the winds are coming. Like it's just going to be like little. Like no one ever really thought. And then it kind of. So for the first, I think what was weird was my aunt at the time, who I shared a room with, she was going on a Zoom call for church because they were going to pray for her and whatever, safety and stuff. And I remember it was about 2:00. And literally, that's when everything went off. So I was talking to my partner. So no Wi-Fi, everything just went. Yeah. So literally, she was getting ready for the Zoom.
All the electricity.
So not the lights, but like in terms of our connection with the outside world, it just that was it. So imagine being mid-conversation. I was like on the phone call to my dad, nothing, like just cut. I don't know, is he okay? I don't know if whatever. And then like the storm came, and then we was like, it's gone. Like it was like couple out like an hour. I was like, it's calm, it's stopped.
Yeah, the first like when it first happened, I looked out the balcony, I saw the palm trees just like that, just going crazy, and you can hear it and stuff. But I thought, this is alright. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple what's it, girlful swim?
Yeah, like a little bit of blowing, and just like we could just hear.
Did you say couple? What was it carrying 5?
And you can hear like lots of banging. Like you don't remember.
That's what
remember you're in your room, so you don't know. Like you don't know what's happening outside. All you can hear is banging. Like we were. Do you know like Jurassic Park when you put the water on the table and stuff? And you just see the glass shaking in the room. And because I'm like, is the bed moving? Like, am I crazy?
Yeah, I was
and
like that.
Yeah, the bed is moving. And I was like, okay, cool. And then it kind of just went silent. Like,
did you step outside after?
Yeah, so it went pin drop.
Everyone stepped outside after it was done because they thought, it's cool.
Done.
It's over.
Yeah.
And then the security guy came, get back inside, get over here.
He said his exact words were, can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Oh, he said his exact words were, get into your bumperclot room now. And we were like, huh? And then literally as he said now, it just went whoosh.
Shut the building.
Like that's it. Like everything that you could have, like the silence was filled with that.
There's a delay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because they said the eye.
Back around. And literally our door is a fire door. The thing is bang, 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 bang. Like someone's trying to get into the room. That's how the wind is going.
And then
so
we were two rooms away from.
And you can hear the whistling.
Like staying in the same room, like we're not staying in, but like whilst you're waiting at the storm, what would you just?
No, like we just stayed in our rooms, but my cousins who were upstairs, they came down. I think in the beginning they were so. Actually, I don't want to get the staff into trouble. They were like people.
You said what
there's no name.
Okay, right. So there was staff who were like catching a vibe, still playing music in this bang bang. They were like,
chill out.
Like
I see videos.
Calm down. Calm down.
Singing and whatever.
Calm down. Watch your mouth. Calm down.
I see videos.
Calm down, Gabriel.
Literally,
Gabriel, tech time, buddy.
That's a good thing, though.
Tech time, buddy. Calm down. Tech time.
Carry on.
So it was very. Do you know what I mean? And I think when it went silent, even they, like my cousin said to me, like I realised, you know, when you're driving a car and you have to turn the music down. He's like, it was serious now, and I needed to kind of like stop. So they came down at some point, but everybody kind of stayed in their rooms because we didn't remember. We can just hear things happening. So above us, you can just hear, you know when you're at school and you hear someone scrape the chairs.
Yeah.
And like just you can hear banging. So you're like, you don't know what's happened. Afterwards, we realised that the balcony doors had folded in. So the room above us, the balcony doors had come in. So now that room was a whirlwind. So all of the furniture, that's what we could hear, was just going like this.
The whistling.
Yeah, the whistling. If someone whistles now, I'm
locked in my head.
Like, I don't. Yeah,
no, that's proper PTSD.
No, seriously.
Yeah, like it was quite mental. And so after that point, when it was whistling for hours.
Yeah.
Like when I say like 5+ hours, I went to sleep. It was whistling. I woke up.
I've not slept.
Whistling.
I've not had a proper sleep since I've been back.
Do you know what's rattling? Because obviously I couldn't get in contact with Mark. By the time you posted the video, anyone who's not in Jamaica, you would have thought it was like a young 4 hours and it's done. When in truth, it's not.
It was time.
It was like thing, and then obviously I saw pictures of the airports and whatnot. But then even looking at your hotel, it was like, clear skies and whatever. I'm thinking, did the thing just evaporate the air after it?
Literally after it went, it was like. It was one of the hottest days, isn't it? After it went, it was. But they said that's what happened. It was hot.
The temperature just lingers.
But we weren't. But then obviously they're surveying. At this point, you could have like free access around the hotel because they're surveying the damage. Okay. All now you're seeing. Remember the distance from the pool to your rooms is quite a fair distance. There was equipment from.
What hotel you stayed in?
Yeah, there was like stuff that should have been on the balcony.
Solar panels.
Were in the pool. Yeah,
windows.
We're in the pool. Yeah, windows, glass was in the pool, so it flew over. So
couldn't let people
so then at that point they couldn't let. So after a while they were like, okay, we actually can't let you walk around anymore because actually there's stuff in the pool, there's stuff on the beach. So now your lockdown is in the hotel. Which, bear in mind, remember the power generator, no aircon. The aircon, that's to preserve energy. There's no aircon. We were lucky that our water wasn't rationed. So actually bathing water, because other hotels from day one, it was rationed because some people down the thing, like, you know, like in the air, when you go on the airplane and you flush the toilet and you just hear that. Like literally in our toilet, you could put the piece of paper, like the tissue, and it would just go. So it was going, but some people's it came back up the other way.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god. Oh
yeah.
But
So there was, yeah.
It's weird because like even after the hurricane and just walking around and you saw like was it the stage roof caved in?
I'm so childish.
What?
You know that you know Femme, the dancing that they do on catwalks.
Yeah.
All I heard was, "Here comes the hurricane." Here comes the hurricane. Sorry, excuse me.
Nah, the roof of the stage that caved in. Like some of the building, like just gone.
Yeah, we had a balcony that was like the glass was like this, literally. Like you look up and the glass is like just bent. It's ready to drop. Like it was like actually quite what, and I felt so for like people with families,
exactly.
and stuff. And like one of the security was telling us his story about like a very Jamaican way of telling the story, but about how he'd kind of saved someone's life because basically the windows came in and then they told us if it happens you have to go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
But the pressure, remember the pressure of the trying to open the door to go in to help them.
It
vacuums in. So he said he had to put one foot on the door. He said I had to cock up my leg on this and did this. And he's like at that point he said he started to think about his children. Like he thought he was gonna die.
Oh right.
He's like because it was that kind of thing, and I think like as well. I think we were just like contained into. So I've never experienced that. I said, we have lockdown here, but at least we were still. But this was like lockdown with intense.
It was scary.
No one knows. Remember, I can't tell. I don't know if my dad's okay. I don't know if
because our dad's in Jamaica
at the time.
Because what it reminds me of, because it reminds me of like it sounds like imagine like you're in a world war. And you've got to go into the bomb shelter, and that's crazy. Like it sounds.
I'll tell you what was scary. Like when we was walking around, I think you remember this as well. You know the massive steel doors.
Yeah.
It looked like Hulk.
Yeah, literally
ran
Hulk.
through it.
Somebody just went.
Like it was
someone
open.
just
Like
went, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, it was
like someone
bent.
just went like that.
Mad.
Yeah, it was bent. Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, it was wind.
This is wind causing.
You not lived in a real life Avengers movie.
But in like
Avengers.
I said to
Hurricane.
Marcus,
like Twister movies.
Like I said to Marcus, because he was annoyed
like,
about obviously the holiday being cut short a bit, and I was just like, I would be pissed off as well. But the way you should kind of look at it is, bro,
we got life.
No, I was obviously I was annoyed, but
Mom was trying to hear that.
But you,
Mom was trying to hear that.
I want my money back.
I still don't want to hear that.
Mark's been trying to enjoy. Mark's been talking about this a week.
No, because
Mark was doing the time. He was posting somewhere in Lewisham.
No. Mark was moving like a badine.
Here's my thing, and you can back me up on this.
And the outfit.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I put peas down for this for a long time.
And it was like our first big family
holiday,
and it was meant to be like this experience, and it did kind of take. And obviously, in the grand scheme of things,
it was
like
definitely
first world problems, like with like if you saw like basically there was like a little like I don't know like a little town we could see from a hotel.
Yeah.
Literally, when you looked outside, you felt like you was in like your ivory tower because there was a church that was there that wasn't there.
Gone. Completely gone.
There were buildings there that wasn't
the bricks
there.
gone.
Yeah, like there was like not just
massive trees.
Like just
gone.
a gap. So not just it fallen down. There was nothing there.
You know, I saw something, right? And this is why I said Jamaica's like Nigeria because people end up doing things that are lawless that they shouldn't do. But you do it to survive,
the TikToks. Right? Oh,
so I see some people built their houses by the seabed. That is insanity for a country that has natural disasters and tides and things like that. So them lot, like that would have been for them. I can only imagine how scary that would have been for.
Also, I want to say that's lawless because.
No, but they didn't. No, they said it's illegal.
No, but of course. But when I'm saying it's not lawless, because when you're thinking about, I think years ago there was an earthquake in Grenada or something like that, and Grenada also got hit with like.
I is what laughing. I don't know.
And I think even in the 80s, I think one of the US presidents told the United States that Grenada had weapons of mass destruction and bombed Grenada.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's Ronald Reagan. So even then, when you're thinking about these things, with countries that are prone to tropical storms, because even Miami, people still have houses on the seabed. But it's one of the ones where it's like, it depends. And from the last time Hawaii had natural disaster, which was probably like 3-4 years ago, There's not been one since.
Yeah.
Which is the bookiness, because these are places that naturally have natural disasters.
And
so that's why people are cynical and like, oh, weather machine, you know what I'm trying to say?
And that's what I'm saying, because it reminds me of, in Nigeria, they do things like that in Nigeria. It's like, when was the last time it happened? Let's just do it, right? But where it's probably...
You are a child. You're actually a child.
God.
We've watched you. You're a child.
Master watched me for time.
So where my guy was talking about, he was saying, because my guy had a family member that was doing that, basically, and he was basically saying, where it's a bit different to, like, I think there was a fire in LA a couple...
last year.
Yeah, was it last year or 2 years ago?
People were setting... There was a forest fire, that Malibu, there was the normal fires, and then people were setting fires to stuff. So a lot of people's houses burnt up, but people who built houses, but they weren't... The materials were different. Their houses survived, but a lot of, like... Would be mountainous parts of LA and front face. I think it was Malibu. I think most of it was Malibu.
Yeah, it's Malibu.
Yeah, that was literally destroyed.
Yeah, destroyed. And what my boy was saying is this. He said, the unfortunate part for these people that have done that is there's no form of insurance that's going to save you from something like this.
Most people don't have natural disaster
or like
insurance.
just general home insurance. Like, and you know,
literally, like, the government's not going to get involved in that.
Just
before the storm, like, yeah, that's your own problem.
Just before the storm hit, the Prime Minister of Jamaica said, he said, there is no infrastructure that will withstand this storm. Imagine that's what he said, and then just come off the stage. Do you know, we're just thinking, they're like, you're safe in your hotel, you need lots of banging, and then the Prime Minister says there is no infrastructure. So no matter where you are, there's nothing that's going to withstand this.
You see, like,
so it was scary.
You see, like, insurance there for most things, unless you have it in. Most people's insurance, like even if you have got house insurance, unless you have insurance for natural disasters, they won't pay you out.
No.
Because it has nothing to do with it. So, like during COVID, by the way, I thought it was insane. Wimbledon, as in Wimbledon...
The area?
No, the tennis court.
Okay.
Yeah. They have insurance on their courts. And one of them was for natural disasters. Natural disasters falls into COVID. Because they made bank.
Oh, damn.
They made bank. Like, Google this. I think Wimbledon made maybe insurance had to pay them out about, I think, 60 M's. Jeez. Plus, because the event couldn't go on because we were in lockdown, but it's also covered in their insurance. That plan for that alone must be through the flipping roof to pay for that. So for them, they're smiling. Because they're like, we've lost out for the income we would have made. But we've also made bank because we've covered our arse in the short run. But then again,
premiums afterwards.
Must have been high.
But then the premiums afterwards, they make it back because the tickets for Wimbledon ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Centre court tickets ain't cheap.
They just ditched the insurance company and get another in.
But they probably did. They probably did after that.
But talking about insurance, just to know, and it's a bitter thing for both of us.
It's a bit of
It doesn't matter. Like, did you see your travel insurance? They're not giving you nothing. Not a thing.
I was so surprised. What I was surprised at was I thought they might refund the return tickets. The only reason why I thought they'll refund your return ticket is because they were doing free return tickets for people that hadn't already booked a return ticket. So I'm thinking, okay, at least they'll just give you your. But they didn't.
So we remember we were meant to be there for 2 weeks. We came back a whole week early. So a week. Not a week. We were told. So we were told maybe like on the Wednesday, pack your. They gave us 15 minutes. They said, pack your bags. You're leaving.
Yeah.
What, to go back to England?
Yeah.
They couldn't. Oh wait, so you couldn't decide?
No.
I'm going to stay here longer.
No. They said so the booking agent who we booked.
Did you not have family in Jamaica?
Yeah, they said to us, pack your bags. You've got 15 minutes to leave. Then that was about 4 o'clock in it. They said by 4 o'clock. But at 10 o'clock, and then they said check out everything. Remember, their systems.
Check out, give your keys, whatever.
The systems are not working. So if we wanted to check back in, there's not a system to reignite the key or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And so then we sat there from in the hot. Remember, no aircon from 4 to about 10:30, 11, quarter to 11.
Yeah.
And they was like, sorry, the coach ain't coming. No shit, Sherlock, it's not. Go back to your rooms. How would you want to go? We've given the key back. So then they had to go around manually and let everybody back into their rooms. And so, do you know what I mean? So we lost days, and then they said to us, okay, you're going. So then we came. Then they said to us, okay, you're leaving now. The next day, we got on the coach. We're on the coach. They're like, yeah, so you might be going to like, we're like, what time?
You're going home.
Yeah, you're going home.
Yeah.
So they're like,
I remember we're going to Kingston Airport because Montego Bay Airport is done.
So that's quite. So it's quite a
like
journey.
a 5-hour journey.
Where was you staying?
So we were in Trelawney, so it's quite far. And it's a journey in itself. And remember, on the way, they're like, oh, yeah, go and stop and use the toilet. Again, remember, there's no water now. At this point, there's no water. So we can't stop. Bush is where we have to go.
Bush.
Let's go bush toilet.
You said it to real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we got to Kingston, they were still like, I'm saying, because obviously I've got people at the other end to say, like, they're going to collect me or whatever. Where are we going to? What time is our flight?
No. You missed the thing. On the coach, one of the representatives said that you either go in London or Manchester. You don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To spend more extra money.
The plane's going to London or Manchester. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Like it's actually quite annoying listening to.
And that's very silly for someone that's sending back early.
Oh, that's not the end of it.
Because you know what, I'm gonna say that as well. Like, because why are our countries like that?
That's a stupid question.
No, it's not. It's not a silly question because
no, it's stupid, not silly.
Because the reason why it's not is because this, right? You kind of know this can happen in your country, right? Same way in multiple different countries. I don't know whether it's Japan or there's things in place for if stuff like this happens.
Can I argue why it's a stupid question?
Why, go on.
Because when you're saying our countries, as much as you can have, okay, some of the richest people in the world are from Nigeria or billionaires or whatever, the land in which we live in is still deemed LEC countries. Right, yeah. Like, if you're going to use Japan as an example, Japan is not an LEC country. Japan have built infrastructures within their buildings, so if there's earthquakes, the building moves and sways in that. Jamaica in itself is still a low economic country and doesn't have the things in place, i.e. why the Jamaican dollar doesn't mean F4 in the global market in finance, i.e. why Jamaica's Prime Minister, who is an absolute dickhead and has been a dickhead for how many years, sold the land, certain parts of the land and the roads to the Chinese for the next 20 plus years. This is why I say to people, I get frustrated when people talk about the country in which my family are from. I won't include St. Kitts in this because it's not as well known as what Jamaica is, and the infrastructure in place where as people, as people, we, even the people who are living in our countries or musicians or whatever, we haven't built an infrastructure within ourselves to be able to house things where we're regurgitating things over and over within our country, and we have to bypass somewhere else. Beaches in Jamaica aren't owned by Jamaicans, they're owned by the British. So again, what you're saying makes sense if we have ownership over the land. We don't have ownership over certain parts of the land because it wasn't our land in the first place.
But this is what I'm saying, right? You took the question kind of wrong. It's not. I'm not saying it's on the Jamaican people to make sure that their country's in a better place for stuff like a hurricane. It's not on the hotel staff to do this. It's on your government, bro. Same way with Nigeria.
But the government just said the government is corrupt. The people just said
literally
the prime minister is a dickhead, and that's why our land has been sold to the Chinese.
What I'm saying is, my thing's more of an annoyance too. I'm more annoyed with the governments because same with Nigeria. It is the government taking money and putting it in different accounts for their families and not fixing certain things. I'm thinking, bro, like, literally, how many hotels, how many tourist hotels or holiday resorts are there going to be in, like, in Ochi, like, where you were staying? How many?
4.
Only 4.
4 main ones.
So you can't tell me the government can't
massive.
at least make sure those 4 are patterned if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, but it's not just about the hotel.
Alright, cool.
So it's not just about the hotel.
Let me argue the human side of this.
The smallest stuff.
Gabs, let me argue the human side of this, yeah? Because what you're saying, in retrospect, makes sense. So let me argue the human side of this. The human side of this is this. I'm the Prime Minister, I'm part of the government. Right, yeah? My main thing is, I've come out, as you said, I've said my piece, I've said what I need to say to let the people of Jamaica know what it is. Guess what I'm doing? I probably live in the middle of Jamaica, yeah, with all the other rich folks where I know man's good. Right,
literally.
The crazy thing with that as well, you wasn't outside when we was outside, but we heard that all the helicopters or the police vans, whatever, they were going to where the rich people were. to making sure they're okay.
Right,
so then again, you've got that.
Right.
You've got that part. Now you've come and said your piece. No, this ain't my problem because I know my family are good, and this is the realness of it. The human part of it is there's the human part of it of we should care for everyone. Then there's the human nature part, which is naturally I need to make sure I'm good. And when I'm good and my family's good, then we can have a conversation. Now, I guarantee you, next election, he'll be voted in again.
Oh, you don't think he'll be voted
Absolutely in? Not.
Yeah, he's like, there's a lot of, I think there's a, because you got to remember
he's going up against like a white,
I think the white man will win.
Because you remember as well, like I 100% applaud the hotel staff.
Oh, of course.
They were excellent.
In Jamaica at the time, they couldn't even contact their family. So there was no
and
way
they had
to
to
know
stay,
that they had to stay in our hotel with us and do entertainment. They were cooks, they were chefs, they were maids, they were everything at that time. But yeah, and you're right that I think the infrastructure isn't right because I said when we got to the airport. Remember, again, the systems are down. That was another 4 hours, no water, no food, no drinks, whatever, to be told that you're going to Manchester. And the people in the queue, there was people here. There's people here who were like, we want to go Manchester. And we're like, we want to go to London. Can we swap? They're like, nah. Because everything's on a paper system.
There would have been women with babies and
bro,
are they gonna
even before we got to the airport, which took like I think we left around 3:30. We didn't get to the airport till about 7 something.
Yeah.
This is the joke thing for me. We passed so many juicy patties, so many KFCs.
Remember, you're hungry.
None of them. Couldn't go to none of them.
So why couldn't? Stupid question. Sorry.
No. Go.
No, I was literally about to say. So why couldn't they just stop?
It's a safe space for a stupid question.
No, I was actually going to say why couldn't they stop?
They did stop at some place. So they did stop a place with a juicy patty, but again, no water. So hygiene, do you know what I mean? There's no water. At this stage, they're rationing water.
I was going to say, during things like that, you know, like hotels and stuff like that, obviously I know it's a big crisis, but at the very bare minimum, wouldn't they have bottles of water that they can give out to people? That's what I said, that's a government thing.
They did, so as I said, our hotel was fortunate. Our hotel had water, and some of the hotels were saying, because we saw people in the queue, they were using that bottled water to wash because they didn't have any. We still had running water because remember they've got a reserve.
Remember them are in the biggest.
We was on the generator as well.
But I think you know when. So basically, what happened with other hotels, where I was telling you about the washing of the toilet, some of it contaminated the water, so sewage went into the water, so that it couldn't be used for washing. But we were quite fortunate. But they did have like, I don't feel like they were running out of bottled waters and things like that. But obviously, that's for us, the privileged people that are there. Imagine if you're local, because as we said, we're looking out, and part of us are like, should we offer to help? Should we?
Yeah, I gave some money to some locals.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we should give some money to them because there's no. Do you remember if it was here in England, we'd be waiting for the fire brigade or like someone to come and help us. They would everything for the whole time we were there, not a truck. Not a fire engine, not nothing. They were chopping the trees and making a pathway to the main road themselves. They were trying to build their homes. No one came, not a soul. Yeah. No, and there was like people that had like collapsed in it, and the ambulance was like, they're not coming.
Do you know what's mad? I remember watching the news, I'm thinking of it like, you lot are out there, and I was worried. Because you lot are out there, and one of my brethren was out there as well.
2 of my friends.
And I was watching the news. I remember watching the news, but thinking like, you know how pissed off I would be, that we're struggling. You've used your media pass to get here, so you've been dropped in Jamaica from another thing. You're actively seeing us lot try to clear, and some random dickhead in a button-up is watching us while we clean land, trying to find food, talking to a man who's from country. So the accent's already strong anyway, and you're there coming to tell me rah-rah while you're watching. Oh, it's really sad. But the next part, you're on the other side of the river. No, bro, fuck off, bro. Respectfully. Like, I know you got to tell the news. The last thing we want to do, is be looking at some random brother, right, while we're trying to find, our house is gone, we're trying to find tin food and water to help people, and you're just like, and this is and I'm Simon on News at 6. Mate, go find a hobby. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
Do you know the scary part? The scary part is this, right? So hearing from you guys and how it was, it makes me realise why it was important to donate whatever way you could.
But some of the places that were doing the donation, they're a bit corrupt as well.
That's what I was going to say. That's the scary part, because where's it going?
I think if you,
if it's MoneyGram,
I think your best bet, if you've got family out there or you know people, send it directly because unfortunately the shipping containers, everything that you send, they weren't getting to. Some
of the security people were teeth in the barrels.
Bro, my cousin's business
was ruined. My dad sent cards back home to Nigeria that's gone missing, like. And then one day he was in Nigeria when he went on holiday and said he saw someone driving the car.
Tortures.
Like, it's just like, I know how things work with these sort of things, especially when you're in an environment where it's every man for themselves, when it's a natural disaster. Bro, that barrel or whatever you said, it's not getting there. It's not, like, you have to hope it gets there.
Yeah, you have to go with it.
Yeah, bro, someone else, as soon as it's come through to the other end, they've chopped it. They've opened it and they've distributed it.
The crazy thing, we was in the airport from 7:30. The plane didn't take off to about 1-something a.m.
I remember no food, no drink, and I just keep adding that in because we were thirsty, dry mouth, nothing from 2:00 in the afternoon.
As a Jamaican, you heard someone say, "You have to drink your spit."
Literally.
It's true. I even do that now. You know, sometimes there's times I'm on the train and I'm like, I forgot about it. I always carry a bottle of water, and if anything, I either finish it or I don't, and I'm just like. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I remember what did Jamaica say? I'm like, oh god.
One other thing I would add is obviously the hotel was full of a lot of Americans.
Oh, they must have been annoying.
Sorry to my American people out there, but
you are loud.
I've never seen so many BBLs in one place.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And they
BBL
are loud,
central.
like
Those
loud,
kind of
like loud.
Yeah,
like just for no reason.
I saw one when he was complaining.
That was our hotel.
They were like, "You've given us pastries."
That was our hotel.
We're going out to get some food.
I wanted to cuss them out.
And then the security guard was like, "Madam, you're going where though? Where?
Nothing's open.
Where are you gonna get this food from?" But they just don't care.
But the stupid thing, there was food there. They still opened up one of the restaurants.
No, there was, but
and they kept on giving us buffet food, which was. Hey, I'm not complaining because...
No, but they weren't happy with that food.
No,
of
course they wasn't.
Yeah,
they're stupid.
They wanted more food.
They just survived a hurricane that was worse than Hurricane Katrina.
Basically.
And you're complaining.
And as I said,
I don't think it was worse than Katrina, you know? At the time when we were
Hurricane Katrina... Okay, cool. I'll be an arsehole here.
I know what you're going to say.
Hurricane Katrina was in a specific part of thing, and if those people aren't from that specific part of America, then they don't know. We also have to understand that as people, we're black. As black people, there's something called separation, which is naturally if some black people go through something and it's not us, we can empathize or sympathize, but we can't ever be like it's not us. We see celebrities. Oh, I can't believe so and so did that to so and so, but I still love their music. We separate because it's not directly related to us.
I feel attacked.
Hey, if you feel attacked, I would at you, but at yourself, innit? Like,
she fits.
I was slightly attacked. I was going to say, if...
Oh, it is true.
What would you do different?
What can they do different, bro?
No.
It's a natural disaster.
No. I know what I'm saying. Now that you've been through it,
become Iron Man.
I don't know, but you know, this is what I mean.
Do you know, like dumb, like this is going to be a real dumb thing.
Carry water.
I would have downloaded a Netflix series or something. Because remember, there's no TV, there's no phone, there's no
Wi-Fi,
there's no Wi-Fi, and you're just like. In a room, in a contained space.
Me and my brother.
And I think like tensions.
Multiple
tensions.
People would have by myself.
No, because obviously
you had handheld fans. I'm not joking.
No, but I had my electric was still running, so you had current.
Headphones.
It was just like anything else. Like you had the company in your room, and that's about it. There was no TV. There was no. Do you know what I mean? You could listen. I could listen to a Spotify. Well, no, I couldn't even listen to Spotify unless you downloaded whatever you needed to download. So
I would download. When I go on holiday, I would download.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I feel like just to be like,
but you don't think about it because you don't think you're gonna be in.
Do it for the sake of the play.
That's what I was gonna say. I think if there's one thing to learn that you can learn from this,
go 2 weeks earlier.
They told you it was just gonna be a storm.
Yeah.
They changed direction though.
Next time you go to Jamaica, they tell you it's going to be a store.
Oh, yes,
No, I'm not going.
Yeah,
I'm not going in October. I'm not going in
Yeah,
October.
No, remember,
Yeah.
hurricane season is not
No, it's
October.
possible,
It's from
yeah.
like April right through to.
Yeah.
So that's the whole
Yeah,
chunk of the
yeah.
time. So it could have happened at any point.
It just happened.
But, yeah.
I see stuff
I've
like.
only been in December, so I can't say no.
I don't want to sound ignorant, but I think
You're about to be.
years ago. No, because I don't know the exact name of the
Hurricane Gilbert.
Yes, right. And they was like, I bet all like everyone was like, oh, the grandmas and that in Jamaica, like, oh, what's this? Like, I lived through Hurricane Gilbert. It's just nothing. Like I could.
No, Melissa came through.
Melissa, she was a bitch.
Lifted people's wig, bro.
And but they said Melissa.
I'll be real. Lifted people's wig. You're laughing like I'm joking.
They said Melissa was a young. That's a young girl's name, and she took her time. Remember?
Oh she was
there.
brewing.
She did the butterfly, the bogle, all on the side. She was chilling. She had lunch. She had breakfast, and then just went bam.
Melissa was. Yeah. You know. I Wayne satisfy her. When I told she was age of 11.
Yeah.
That's what Melissa was.
She was something. She was.
Why are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
But you know the positive thing I would say is this.
Cussing out Melissa as well.
This is what I said. The thing about the dominoes, right? I saw Jamaicans in the street playing dominoes.
Yeah, but that's probably like.
That's before. That's before.
That was
before.
Literally the calm before the storm.
I'm telling you, I was on my girl. You know, Miss Our Fabulous. I was on her TikTok. And I was seeing her.
I can't stand her. I think she's the worst representation.
But she was actually
a great example.
We refer to people like her as rah-rah Jamaicans.
You know what? She's actually
we refer to people like that as rah-rah Jamaicans.
She's born there.
I repeat, we know she's from there. That's why we refer to people like her as rah-rah Jamaicans.
What's that like?
What you class as yardies, we class them as rah-rah Jamaicans.
We say AFs. For us, it's AFs.
No, we class them as rah-rah. As in people just.
We say bush.
No, but she's not bush. She's just she's like of the ilk of just like every negative stereotype that you can find in Jamaican. So we just call them as rah-rah people then.
Oh, okay. I know. We would have them as well.
Yeah, but there's another term that you would use like.
Yeah.
All right, can we finish talking about Melissa? Cause...
Okay. Katie, I'll go to her.
You're not going to name your daughter Melissa.
Katie, I'll go to her.
Never.
Yeah, no.
We'll start talking about rights.
Listen, man, I'm happy you are alive anyway.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Moving forward, we'll talk about why this girl goes to make up bare noise. Obviously, we've been not all of us have been in the studio for the time being. This girl's making us so annoying. Right, yeah. When you do this part, do me a favor. I beg you, just keep the clip with the camera on that side.
Okay, yeah.
Right, yeah. We have our rap list for Spotify.
Yeah.
I think the best thing about the rap list for me is it kind of lets me know, like, I kind of knew what would be on my list anyway. And I wanted to kind of see, like, there's intricacies that I care more about, like, how much hours you spent listening to music, and the type of artist you listen to, the ebbs and flows of, and your favourite song.
Yeah. So,
Gabriel, I want to start with you, and I want to know how much time you spent on Spotify.
Yeah.
If you know that part.
Yeah.
Your favourite artist of the year, your top 5, and your top 5 artists, and the song you listen to the most.
Okay, so from what I can, because
I remember mine anyway.
Connection's not the best, but from what I can remember, I spent 4,000 minutes on Spotify, so it's not too much. But because remember I said I use YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And this is where she knocking. I think she might be. Or did I just hear something?
Keep talking on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, from what I can remember, my favorite artists were Jim Legacy was up there.
He's from End, isn't it?
Yeah, he's from
He's got a song called Father.
Father, yeah,
I love
that was one of the songs on my thing. Jim Legacy was up there.
Shush.
And on top of Jim Legacy, it was That Sounds Crazy what I just said. Jim Legacy. It's madness. Sorry, it was
what, Diary of Diddy, yeah?
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Okay, yeah, summary.
Was there any Diddy on your
Babes, chill out.
Okay, cool. So Jim Legacy. Tim Does It.
Yeah.
Mariba.
The fact he's Nigerian, his name is Tim is hilarious. I love Mariba.
No, but you know Nigerians with Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy. I love Mariba.
So yeah, Mariba was third for me, and Molly was 4th. Shake It to the Max.
Of course it was.
And Gnarly was 5th. But this is why this thing's a bit weird, because sometimes I would get like a post. I'll use Spotify when like a company will reach out to us like, we need you to make a post for this song. So I'll be playing the song thinking what I can put the caption as, and so a lot of the time this is why like
it's not an organic breakdown for you.
Yeah. So top song was Baddie Baddie by Ice Spice.
It was what, sorry?
Baddie Baddie by Ice Spice. But
told you, but Gabs is a Bedine.
But for what I can remember,
that's why you and Mark get on.
For what I can remember, we've done at least 5 promos on that song.
Okay, cool, fair enough.
So it's like, okay, it makes sense. And then we've got Shake It to the Max, Molly.
Sure.
Throughout the year, we've done so many promos on that. It's unbelievable. Father, I genuinely like
the
that
song. So do I.
So that makes sense. Cat Slater, I genuinely like that song. So that makes sense. And it's just from a South African R&B artist called Fila La.
I love her. I love her album.
She's so great, and I think everyone needs to listen to her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's got a song called Vaughn's Song, and honestly, that was one of my favorite songs of the year. So, because on YouTube, that will probably be it will be Mariba, Raven Lene, and probably like Fila La. Mariba definitely though. Mariba was I'm a huge fan of Mariba. But yeah, that was my list.
Well, what's yours? Hours spent and
31,775 minutes.
Sheesh.
Top artists: Freddie Gibbs, Leon Thomas, Alex Isley, Shocked, Merkston, and Mick Jenkins. Not really surprised.
Songs,
Winter Jacket, Merkston. Do What I Say, K1. 100 Degrees, Merkston. 38 Special, Merkston. How Fast, Leon Thomas.
9.
Mine was the equivalent to 8 days, apparently. And then my top artist was a woman called Kalissa, who I found when I went and watched Conics at Reggae Land, and I like her.
What type of artist is she?
Like reggae, but I feel like the reason why it's come up, but I feel like it came up so much because that's also my alarm, because I like it that much. So I feel like that it's kind of skewed. Skewed.
A bit of a cheat code, isn't it?
Yeah. And then she also came up as a top song because of that, I think.
Yeah.
And then what was the other question?
Top artists and top songs.
Yeah, it was her. Yeah. That's it, really. And then I don't know why Burna Boy's on there as a top thing.
Has he got a collab with an artist? Has he collab with an artist?
She's like, no.
No, yes, I don't know. But I'm like proud that my listening age is my actual age, 20.
Oh yeah, what's your listening age?
20, 22, 23.
That's good.
I'm 25. So.
Yeah, 25. No, I'm 18 as well. Shocking. Yeah, my listening age is 18.
I think it's because of all of like maybe like all the
make it
young, like the current artists. I think if it's more current,
it was that girl.
That girl
that does that song.
Shake It to the Max.
That's
all the Gen Z. That girl. Anything Gen Z.
Did you know she was a Ghanaian?
No,
she's got.
Where do you think she was from?
No, because everyone thought, because it's a dancehall song, right? And so everyone thought when it first came out, like, we thought she was Jamaican. We didn't know she was Ghanaian.
No, I think she.
And then we heard it afterwards.
No, that's actually a fact I knew.
Okay. Okay, how much hours did you spend listening to Spotify? What was your Spotify age, and what was your most listened to song and most listened to artist?
We know a couple of the artists.
Dojo, yeah, we know.
100%. It's never changed. So
Chris Brown.
And hours was 24,000. 264.
You guys and your long hours.
You haven't heard mine yet.
Do you know what though? That for me, I think that's low. But I listen to the radio a lot. I go between both.
Yeah, Katie is 54.
Yeah,
definitely 54.
My listening age should be like.
Do you guys listen
82.
to music when you're doing stuff in your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm doing stuff in the house, that's when I'll put on my music.
It's a car. Mine's mainly the car.
But then in the morning, I have radio on for a couple of hours, and then So anyway, that was my. Yeah, so 24,264, so it's a total of 16 days. And then my listening age was like 21. So...
Time out. 24, were you 24 hours?
24,260 something.
Are you sure that's the equivalent of that? Of 16 days?
That's what it says.
Okay, cool. Go on.
Why? What do you think it would be?
It doesn't make sense, but go on, listen.
What, you think it should be less days or more?
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense, but go on, I'm listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then listen age is 21, so I think this year I listened to a lot more music that was trending. Early 2020s, it said. But my top, what do you want, song or artist?
Artist.
I don't even think it was Doja, you know. My top song.
This girl had so much time to plan.
No,
and we're still waiting.
I'm talking like, before I say it. Am I not allowed to introduce what I want to say? Allow it. My top song, I've got it in front of me. My top song was what I probably said the other day, was Stranger by Doja Cat. Bear in mind, that album only dropped in September. And I listened to that song over 60 times. And then my top artist, which I'm a little bit disappointed in.
Nah, sorry, looking at Rita's reactions is killing me.
Why is it? Hold on. One second. Why is it a problem that I want to give a little story and an introduction?
Like a woman it up.
The more you're doing this, the more I will take longer doing it. So anyway, as I was saying, no, I'm joking. My top artist was Sabrina Carpenter.
I was gonna say, I'll guarantee it would be
your top 5.
Oh,
don't you listen?
Oh my
Doja
lord!
Doja Cat, then Vitamin String Quartet, Beyonce, and Mariah Carey. But it was all the girls. Yeah, I think this year is very different for me. It's usually like the Chris Browns and the girls, Michael Jackson, Doja, and maybe B. Or it depends, but yeah, it's very different this year.
You were in your what's it called, soft girl era?
No, I think I was for the girls this year. It's different. Doja's always in there, but it's very different. But I listen to a lot of Bridgerton music, like Bridgerton style, Vitamin String Quartet. Relaxes my brain when I work. I love it.
I think I know one person that's in Reese's one, definitely.
Alright, cool. So mine was.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to say. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So time spent. It was 55.
Reese's going to be in the 50s.
1,361, which works out to be 38 days worth of music. My top song, which is Gabriel knows already, is Kendrick Lamar, Peekaboo.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I ever listened to that song once. It got pulled up. By the time it got to AZ Chike.
How many times does it
top artist? Huh?
Peekaboo, how many times do you listen to the song?
I'm not looking for it right now because it would take too long. Consolidating them things there. Top artist, Kendrick Lamar. Leon Thomas. Skeet. The guy from Nottingham, the R&B / dancehall artist.
I don't think
You've heard his, I've played his music.
You have.
He's got the song Tight Up Skirt. He's got it's him. Correct and Conan, which is a weird one, but I think that's probably because of like gym music.
Okay.
And the one that crept in here that shouldn't be here is Vybz Kartel.
Shouldn't?
I don't listen to Cartel, you know. I listen to Massacre, Mystique, them man there. I don't listen to Cartel.
Is he on a?
He's on a playlist.
Okay.
Yeah. Top songs: Peekaboo, TV Off, Mutt, Drift, and Vibes Don't Lie. And my Spotify music age, I think, was 21.
Mutt might be a top song for a couple, a long time, you know.
Mutt was my top song the year before.
It's a timeless
and
song,
then, so
it's crazy to think that
Mutt came out last year. And Kendrick's
album
album came out last year. And Kendrick's album still snuck into my rap list. And so did Leo Mutt. And then Leo Mutt, then Leon Thomas
came
put
out
out
last
the
year,
Deluxe.
And then Deluxe came out this year, innit?
Huh?
Deluxe came out this year.
Yeah, and he put out the EP. So then the fact of, even when you're on the Spotify thing, it's going down, it shows you your music from January all the way going down. It's like Leon, Kendrick, Leon, Kendrick. So
mine did the same. I love that.
I think so. I like the purpose of like the rap list as well, because it kind of lets you know.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got a question, which is a quick one, but it's based off like what we've just said. Is there any artist that you've listened to religiously this year, whether it's on YouTube, Apple Music, whatever, that you feel should be on this list?
That's what I wanted to say.
Lizzie Bird. Okay, cool. And what did you say, Mark?
Scorcher.
What did you say?
Burna Boy.
Chronics.
Chronics. Do you know what? I'm into like my Afro house area, so I'm surprised that a lot of those, like, those tunes didn't come in there. Like the Super D stuff. Like, I'm surprised because I had that on. I listen to that daily, so I'm surprised. Yeah.
Okay, what would you say?
I would say Kehlani very, 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 very
I
strong.
hate that song so much.
Yeah.
Not even that song, just her as an artist.
Her new song's good as well. Like
this one's called. I just can't. I just don't like that
listen to a lot more of her older music though. Before like everyone's on this Kehlani phase this year. A lot of her older music, so that's why I was.
I said Kehlani phase. No, it's her biggest song that she's ever made. It's not
I'm not saying it's a phase, but everyone obviously at the moment she is trending right now with like her most current songs. But I'm saying
she's getting her flowers,
which is good. But prior to that,
I just saying to someone, her face.
People like her.
So yeah, forget Mark. I've been listening to Leo talk about Crush and Burn for years now, and it's only good. Come on, man. Mark, it's the biggest song in charting.
I'm just saying in general. Without those songs. Listening to her overall, I was shocked that she ain't on there. I was shocked, obviously, Chris Brown, Mariah the Scientist, like those artists weren't there. They slipped through.
Mariah the Scientist make good music.
I'm not a fan of her.
I like her music because I just...
No, that's not what I asked you. I said, does she make good music?
Everyone's opinion is different. I think she makes good music and I like her music.
I wouldn't say so, but...
Okay,
I've tried.
But then again, I've only listened to her a lot more in the past few months.
So do you know what, Reese? Actually, I'll give her some respect. She might make good music, but she's not good. She's not a great singer.
Okay, so that's an argument because you could say I can enjoy someone's music. It doesn't mean they make good music.
Yeah.
Like there's artists that I listen to that I don't feel like they don't make generic good like. I used to listen to Central C. I don't think he makes good music, but it's catchy.
It's catchy.
It doesn't mean they make good music.
Even him, I'm surprised because he's on most of my playlists just by choice because his music's catchy. I'm surprised that he didn't slip through.
For me, it would have been.
He was too busy listening to radio.
So Olivia Dean.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure she'll be on my YouTube.
Even Olivia Dean, like some things just don't make sense.
As we're talking about like Wrapped and with Christmas basically here, Mark had a topic about gift giving.
Yeah. What age do you stop buying Christmas presents for adults, or do you? I guess it depends on who it is.
Yeah, I do. I think that too.
Like, I feel like I've got a lot of godchildren, and there will be a point when it will stop because they're breaking me. Yeah. They need to buy me gifts.
Listen.
So,
it comes to a point where birthdays is the only time you're ever going to get a present, or Christmas. One or the other.
But I feel like siblings and like... But then I feel like I don't necessarily need gifts anymore. Like I'm not a Christmas person anyway.
Just give me a voucher, man. Done.
Yeah, I'm a Grinch, so I don't really care for Christmas.
That's why she's my sibling.
I'm definitely a Grinch. I hate the whole period. I just want it to.
I feel like it's an expense for like people just, and I feel like you just buy things for buying sake. So I don't know, but I feel like obviously your parents, but then also like how many more times can I like? I'm struggling now. Like I bought you everything that you buy you.
Like, how many pairs of slippers do you need?
Just like
every year, and your shoe size is going to stay the same. So they're just going to build up.
There's one Christmas I bought my mum, and this is like, and I was working in retail. I didn't even have the money like that. But I bought her, it's a Coach bag.
Ooh, that's nice.
But I remember like, after my shift in 3 Oxford Circuits, I've rushed all the way to Westfield. And
it's not like tube.
No, it was a rush. No, because I worked night. Late. Because remember, the phone shops in Oxford Circuits goes late. So I rushed to Westfield, and the woman's about to close the thing for like, I think it was House of Fraser or one of the. And I was like, please, like you got to let me in. She was like, no. She was like, no, I can't. I've ran and I don't run. I've ran to Coach. I've just about been let in, bro. Gasket blown on the chair.
Man's on empty.
I'm sweating for the hoodie, bro.
Bro, I was
arms are sweaty. Deep arms to heaven.
Gasket blown.
Bro, on his 8
miles spaghetti.
I'll say gasket, but I'm talking 80 minutes gang pressing,
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I'm talking that type of Saka in the 70th minute. That type of gasket.
Well, limping.
Yeah, limping out of there, bro. But so I get to the Coach store and I'm like, look, I don't know what a good Coach bag is, but I've got a budget of £300. And so they picked out the bag and I bought it. Remember I said, this is when I was working with 3.
Yeah.
2025, I'll go into my mum's room to get something. Why's the bag not been worn or no, it's still in the
but this is the thing about presents. Like for me, I would go more out for birthdays than Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas for me,
I think Christmas is nice to give like if you really want to do a gift, it's always nice to, I don't know, it's because that time of year it's always nice to get a pair of pajamas And you can never...
Or just ask them, like, is there anything you really want?
Yeah, I
would never run out of wanting pyjamas.
I don't like gifts that... Just like I feel like some people's idea of gifts are what they would want rather than what you would want. Sometimes, and also, so I'd rather you just get me something I would want, and if that's nothing, if you can't think of, then I'd rather the nothing.
You know, everyone's
got that one auntie that will just get you something.
You said something that hits the nail on the head. You know what annoys me the most in life?
Go on,
right? And you ought to be able to relate to it as men. You know when it's a guy's birthday.
I know what he's gonna say.
You know when it's a guy's birthday.
Go on.
And then his girl throws like a picnic in the park because you want to do that. Because you want to take the pictures.
We have never wanted a picnic in the park.
No man wants that. We don't care.
That's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
No, it's not the worst.
No. I can tell you the worst. I've been in a relationship before where I know, like, I always like a certain type of cake. I've had the same cake on my birthday every year.
I don't know why this is funny.
For example, if I know the girl I'm dating wants the cake, I know if I buy the cake, it's just your cake.
It's your cake.
I'll have a slice of the cake, but it's your cake.
Yeah.
Imagine dating someone who's gluten-free and they make you your cake, but they make it with gluten-free flour. I don't want gluten-free cake. I want my cake right here with flour. I want my pineapple turnover cake with gluten, not with.
You see, I'm looking up like, oh, that's a sad story.
You know, but
my birthday cake, I don't get to enjoy it the way I want.
I feel sometimes women do things that are just mad hilarious. I remember, I don't do like birthday gifts, like, so I remember, and I appreciate it though with what she did. I remember it was my birthday and Harley's invited. We was going to have a studio session that day because she knows I don't celebrate birthdays.
I like to celebrate other people's birthdays.
Yeah, literally. So I'm like, no, we still got to run our studio session on that day. So she's invited all my people, found them, contacted them, told them to pull up as a surprise.
Pull up?
To the studio.
Say pull up?
Pull up.
Okay, cool. That's what I heard,
but yeah, no, so they all come to the
studio.
You
heard what I heard, innit?
They all come to the studio. Cool. But then Harley's bought a cake. I don't know where the cake was from. It's got a candle on it. Yeah. And I'm obviously like, oh yeah, it's calm. Like, yeah, I don't care about cake. Like, as in I didn't care about the cake.
Not that type of cake.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because I was just like, hey.
I'm still on the. You've been to like my old studio, so I'm by the computer and so cool. Now everyone comes in as a surprise, and then they're taking pictures and videos. And it's time for me to blow the candles of this cake, right?
Are you that kind of person?
Did you do this? Wait, Gabriel, did you do this to get the flames out of the
cake? But this is the funny part. I'm not the sort of person that would even care about that. But the funny part was, the cake, my brother was like, wait, why is there like 5 spoons eaten from the cake?
What?
She had taken spoons of the cake and started eating it, and I'm blowing it. I'm like, yo,
who?
But
wait,
this is
before you blew out the candle.
No, but this is the thing. To be in her defense,
what was the reason?
In her defense,
what was the reason?
In her defense, she knows. She knows cake. I wouldn't care about something like that. But I'll still.
But at least you know that someone's got to blow out the cake. It's like going to be presented. So I feel like if you know it's going to be presented, you hold off.
But it was one
your
of
craviness,
like cakes. I think she kind of. I do.
She was hungry.
Yeah, like because it was my boy that put it out. Bro, why would you do that if you got a?
Yeah, because now no one's going to eat.
Yeah, and imagine like this is being put because it's being posted online.
They're reporting it.
It's been presented.
Spoons of the cake.
And the whole point of someone presenting cake, you want it to be presented. Otherwise, why are you posting it online?
Do you know how scatty and scummy it looks for people to spoon your cake?
Bro,
you don't even cut it with a knife, you know.
Bro, but
spoon? Are you a child?
In a way, I appreciate.
No, I don't.
I was like,
keep it.
It's a strange thing to do, but at the same time,
why did you bring spoons?
She knows I won't care.
I don't care.
So I
care. Why did you bring spoons?
It doesn't matter about if anyone would care.
Because cake is a group activity.
Yeah.
So I feel like you would know that someone else
crack, and I still don't want to take it.
that makes absolutely
what do you mean? It's a group activity.
I found it. I was like, oh damn, that's. I did find it hilarious because I'm like. She knows I won't care about the case. That's probably why she did it. But at the same time,
maybe she didn't think. Maybe she didn't think someone would care.
If it was just used to, yeah, I could laugh that off. Yeah. But
It's a group.
And it being posted online as well.
I'm sorry, it doesn't even matter.
No.
There's
it's no good cake etiquette.
Unwritten rule. I was just about to say there's a certain unwritten rule of being cake etiquette. That's exactly what I was going to say. And I'm sorry, I don't care if it was going to be posted online, if it wasn't going to be posted online. You serve someone cake, whether they are a cake person or not. Let them blow out their bumper candle first, and then the rest is done. That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
It's interesting beyond me. It's interesting because I always look at like
I love cake.
When I want to get someone a gift, I think of what that person wants.
Yeah,
100% all the time.
I would sacrifice any thoughts in my mind about what I think makes sense.
I mean, you blew out your casket and everything. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Gasket.
But,
man said it like, what's that old school gun? Is it the musket? Yeah, that's hilarious. The smoke comes off.
It's like, I don't know. It's like let's say I'm getting a gift for Reese, right? And when I was younger, I used to play cricket.
You played cricket
when I was younger.
Shane Jamaican?
No, that was my favourite team. West Indies, Brian Lara, Tino Best, Sarwan, Shandapur. Every day of my life, I used to come home.
Did you have Afro
and
watch?
No.
Short back and sides? Short back and
one
sides?
level.
Just a normal one level.
Short back and sides? Or just, level 1?
Just a level 1.
Insanity.
No, but you can talk to me about cricket, West Indies.
Question, last question before you continue. Yeah. Was your trim straight, or was it that circle Power Ranger one?
Oh, no. See, that's one thing my mum didn't let happen. That thing there was mad.
Moonpig.com. No, go on.
It's like me saying I used to play cricket back in the day, and I get something related to cricket knowing that Reese plays football.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I've got gifts like that before.
So crazy.
What people think you would like, but it's what they like.
But they like.
So they think that it will be good for you. Like,
I don't even like to say this word, but that's a form of narcissism. If you ask me.
So I've told someone. People know I love Zara, right?
Yeah.
Why is someone getting the H&M?
That's the worst.
To answer Mark's questions, there's two ways to answer this. For me, I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't buy gifts anyway. It's just not. I just don't.
You're saving money,
right? Yeah.
Trust me.
Also, talking about, because Katie had a topic about like buying gifts for someone. I remember once I did Secret Santa for family, and I asked what this person would like. So I bought the person a gift, and then the person, I'll be real, I was so pissed off. And I'm not like, I'm a person where like, there's pissed off with people and there's pissed off with family members. Pissed off with family members, my mind was on Mars. Right, yeah. So I got like my cousin, like a throw, like she loves throws and whatever. And I even asked family members, like, yeah, she would appreciate a throw. I've got one, but I don't really like it. Like mad ungrateful. Bro, Secret Santa, bro. Like, I can run me back my peas. Yeah. So then, she was moaning about it.
It's a throw, you can do anything.
And then obviously I've told like my auntie about it, and then I was big pissed. And then at the end she was like, actually, you know what? It'll go nice house, but the damage is done because I heard you been talking wicked. I said I will never buy you anything again. You could want
that
water
as well.
I said I had to think about it. I said, yeah, never. I'm not buying no one gifts. Sorry.
I had a secret. She's wonderful.
Like you could have a whole conversation. And then, like, she would she'd be in the conversation, and then 2 seconds later be like, "Oh, do you remember that thing?" And we're just talking about it for like,
stop it. Naomi's talking.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd say she's a bit blonde.
Naomi's talking, guys. That's not nice.
Gabriel, what about you?
It has to be me.
I say, what person in your family pushing packs on Christmas Day?
It was chaotic.
Like, it has to be me. If I'm.
Why? Because you push.
I'm the most stubborn in my family. So everyone in my family is like,
you don't get no rest days and pushing.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Everyone in my family is
One second, Mum, I got to run out.
I've got another customer.
My older brother, he's more like 9 to 5 office, clean cut guy.
And you're the opposite.
Always got the best grades. He was that sort of person.
Right? Outside, firearm.
I was completely different.
Serving the fiends.
This is crazy.
Even on Christmas.
This is mad.
They don't know about the block life.
But yeah, I've always been I don't know, like I don't like, what's the word?
Rules.
Like,
don't like conforming to society.
I've never.
Drug dealer.
I've always been that person.
Don't like M-words.
Yeah. And it's funny because my mum actually used to get onto me for stuff like that. Like, she used to get onto me for stuff like that. Yeah. And then now it's like, I even remember when I told her I was quitting from my job to do
road
WTTC. This is crazy.
He set himself up. I'm sorry.
And she was like,
do you have enough hoodies? No, we'll explain afterwards.
WTTC.
We'll explain to you afterwards.
Okay.
And so she was like,
do you have enough hoodies?
What an idiot. I was like, wow.
Man, like she was like,
give up the firearms.
This is crazy, man. She was like,
it's the blade sharp enough.
Black hoodies recently.
Oh my god.
You've only been rocking the grey ones recently. Where's the
grey hoodies?
I know, but I haven't seen
firearms.
I haven't seen him in
you know what I said to you?
Lewisham people.
You know what I said to you?
This is what people do to us.
Is the blade sharp enough?
Do you have a blue hoodie? Blue bar in it.
No, it's only.
Blue bar. Yeah.
Wow.
No, see, Mark's got. No, Reese has a blue hoodie. Reese is more blue bar.
I'm not blue bar though.
But,
I'm Southwest.
She would be like, what do you call it? Are you sure you don't want to apply for a job? I know someone that works here and they can get a job here. And
he was like, Mum, I'm about the roads.
But then when my mum saw how much money it was making, then it's, when it's time to pay for tickets for you to go back to Nigeria, now I've got the money to do it. Whereas when I was like at 9 to 5, I couldn't do stuff like that. So now it's like, oh yeah. And now she would show off to her friends, oh, my son does this. And before.
Give me, where's the stack?
It's crazy. But yeah.
Imagine Gab's doing
the money phone.
So, on that note, I would like to say, if you're someone and you're the...
What's the word?
What's the word? When you stand out in your family.
Black sheep?
Black sheep. I want to say I was black sheep.
Black son.
But I would say...
Diamond in the rough.
I would say, do what makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, regardless, what makes you happy? Choose the career path you want to choose.
Vegan milk.
Mark, are you standing by your sister being the chaotic one as you have another person? I disagree personally, but
you can probably say outside of your immediate family, like siblings.
What about your brother that's the boxer? Yeah, because he's
quiet, but he's assassin.
Yeah.
And then Jaden.
Jaden.
Yeah.
But was your brother boxing from young? Was he whooping people that just...
No, he wasn't boxing from young.
Hands and feet. That was it.
But if we're playing family games, it's my Aunt Alison.
Oh yeah.
Competitive as hell, boy.
The fact that you...
Is that the one that you had to blow the candle that time, babe?
No, that was my Aunt Bonnie.
She's competitive. Like, we don't play Monopoly for that reason. It's not a family function.
We can't play Monopoly.
Yeah, it's a bit aggressive. She knows someone who likes to win.
And she's a black belt.
Oh, so she's kicking your ass too?
Yeah.
Kelly, what's yours?
I'll say my younger cousin, Molly. Youngest cousin, just because maybe it's an element of her being the youngest, but I feel like out of all of us, she just turned 30.
Okay.
Out of...
You made saying youngest like I was
she was
expecting some
13. I think.
Yeah. When I say young, it's weird now because we're so close in age now. But growing up, she's just always been the baby.
What do you mean so close in age now? Like she's always been close in age.
No, I mean
I didn't want to say it.
Do you know what it is? It's the way we word it. Do you know what it is? Growing up, it always feels like she was so much younger than us, just because of how we were and how she. Well, now.
What's that? What's the Einstein thing? Something of relativity.
Because we're only 4 years apart. It's not that much of a gap. It just felt like more of a gap as she was younger. But as we've got older, why does that not make sense?
Because the logic isn't logicking.
If someone is your younger cousin, you just treat them like...
No, you don't.
I do. We did.
Okay, you do.
We did. We don't treat her like... But she was very much spoiled and the baby, and she was very babyish growing up. But I think as we got past maybe 20s, we all started probably doing things together, like going out together. Whereas before, it was very much like, and she'll tell you, she would say this if she was here, she'll be like, yeah, you didn't rate me. We did, but it was just like our baby cousin.
Are you staying in London today?
Anyway, she is...
No,
I know, I've seen the time. I can see the time.
Just ask the question.
But she is...
Imagine being rude to me for me caring. Okay, cool.
No, it's not, but it's like, I'm going to lose my train of thought.
No, but I thought it was cheeky, though.
No, it's not.
It's just the way it comes, I was like, okay, let me just finish what I'm saying.
Cheeky.
But no, she is the most chaotic.
Well-being.
She is the most... No, I've seen the time. She is the most chaotic just because she is the youngest. I know a lot of you are probably thinking I was going to say me.
I'll pick myself. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, I would have.
No, I'm picking me. But I pick me purely because I stand on business when it comes to foolishness.
That's what I would have said. Yeah.
At all. family members leave me the hell alone.
Would you call that chaotic though?
I am a chaos merchant if you piss me off. I handle everything exactly the same way. I don't care who you are in family members. I am at the age now where it's like I lived by the rules that were in place as the same rules that every person in this room, regardless of like ancestry, lives by. I'm at the age now, just like you lot, I pay council tax, I pay bills. If you cross me, I am setting things on fire verbally. Right, yeah?
I'm just going to I did in the verbally.
Yeah, verbally.
Okay.
No, you have to make sure. Right, yeah, I'll play the Welcome to Derry song in the background while I'm committing fuckery.
Stop it.
Right,
Skipping.
yeah. Side skips. But the thing is, I the reason why I put myself there is purely because I had a conversation with my brother the other day, and he said, there's family members that want to speak to you, but the way you are, you stand on business so much, their pride won't allow them to step forward as anything. And I said, I don't have a problem with that. I think, and where you were saying that the lone wolf thing, I don't mind being the lone wolf because you can't pull me into efferys. You can't get me involved in stuff. I don't mind standing in the corner by myself.
Yeah.
Right? If there's a family thing... facts. If there is a family thing that I end up going to, I don't even sit down. I'm there helping out, like, I'll help set up and whatever. I'll help things. But I'm some of the ones where it's like, oh, how are you finding there? I just keep a step in and boom.
Yeah.
Just don't involve me in foolishness. I don't have the time or the energy. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah. No. What you said about standing on what you stand on.
Yeah.
It's important, man, because it's like sometimes I'll be having conversations with my mum and things that happened growing up, and I'll be like, you're actually lucky I'm as hard-headed as I am, because if I wasn't, I'll be in prison. I'll be doing what all the other kids was doing. You're lucky that I did what I thought was cool and I wasn't a follower. But if I was a follower, like you kind of want me to or wanted me to be, but you wanted me to be a follower in a positive way. But it's like, you can't teach someone the mentality of a follower when they're growing up in an area where what they follow would be bad. It would lead them in a... So you can teach your kid, oh yeah, follow this, follow that, follow this. Cool, you're teaching them the mentality of a follower. Because when they go to school, they will follow, and it will be all the bad stuff. And that's when parents are like, I don't see where my kid has learned this from.
It's like the obedience thing. They said you shouldn't want a child who is obedient. You should want a child that questions the status quo. So I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Because an obedient child will naturally always follow things, and then they could end up in problems where if you're teaching a child to have the wherewithal to question everything, then they will live by their own code within the realms of right and wrong, but they will always live by what's best for them than what's best for everyone. 100%.
And that's, I'll be saying that all the time, like this follower thing, or even things like with Africans and culture, like Nigerians, when you're older, you can do whatever you want to children, say whatever you want to children, and they can't question it.
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
I know what you mean.
They will be like, they've got a saying, what an adult can see what an adult can see sitting down, a child can't see standing on the mountain. For me, it's bullshit. I tell my mum all the time, all this cultural stuff is just ways to oppress people. I don't care about this. That side of the culture. I could show you stuff that I could teach you stuff that you don't know. And same way you could do the same with me. But I just don't agree with the whole following stuff. And so it's good to stand out in your family. It's good to be that person. So
I definitely stand out.
Talking about standing out, the pervert network, also known as the BBC.
It's crazy. I wouldn't have known what you were talking about.
I was
getting on to Diddy or something.
Mount Rushmore of creeps come from the BBC.
Yeah.
They are thinking about a restructure. What I mean by that is
comfortable.
Why?
The strap.
Sorry. What I mean by that is that they are thinking about scrapping TV lessons.
No, let's stop thinking about it.
So,
just do it.
It's not going to make any difference to me. But hey,
the cultural. So basically, the cultural.
Don't think about it. Just do it, man.
The cultural secretary, known as Lisa Nandy, is looking at options to make for the BBC to make more money. So what they want to do is, sorry, Kedia. What they want to do is they want to put certain shows, like classic shows, behind a paywall to get people to pay to watch them.
Oh no! Now they're taking the piss.
So
what are you watching on BBC?
No, but
Line of Duty, EastEnders.
You watch EastEnders?
Only Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't get down with people.
Top Gear, like shows that people really watch. put them behind a paywall.
That's wrong.
So they can make money in that sense.
Also, it's just greed. It's
just get adverts.
It's just more greed because
That's
actually,
why,
I think they would they might make more money that way.
But I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of people that don't pay TV license.
That's why it's for more money.
And so I think back in the day they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay TV license. But I think now they don't care. So
literally, no.
Why
that's what I'm
getting
saying.
your eyes at the wall
It's
like
literally
that?
for more money because people don't pay TV license anyway. So they're deep in that, and they're like, okay, cool. Well, people aren't paying it anyway, so let's just make like
add more
Netflix
money,
type of thing to make it seem as if we are making TV license cheaper, but in reality, it's because people aren't paying. So you want people to pay.
A lot of people are not watching like live TV
100%.
anymore. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, me personally, I don't give a toss about TV license, and I don't give a toss about the BBC. I think the fact that they're bringing back Line of Duty for another series when it died, I don't understand what the point is.
Yeah, that's gonna be a weird one.
What they'll start doing is bringing on shows that you might want to see
behind the paywall.
I'll find a way to watch it without paying.
And they would have more money to invest in those type of shows as well, because people will because the older people, like I'm talking about, like 50 something plus. BBC, they grew up on that 60s, 70s. They're gonna pay for that. They'll find a way to pay
good
for
for
it,
them.
get their kids to pay for it. So yeah, and BBC is still the main source of media for
a lot of people.
It won't be when Trump sues them.
Is it 10 billion?
What about their whole network? No
you really think? I don't know.
You audited, you doctored a speech of him, and now they're scrambling. He can.
Andrew Tate's going to sue them as well. Apparently, he's working on a $1 billion
so he should.
Yeah.
Great, you brought him up. Naomi had a question. Well, Naomi had a subject about misogyny. Was it Mark?
With Mark.
Yeah.
It's cool. We can be one today, just because we're related.
Fusion.
So the government want to add in schools a respect for women to be taught. This is to tackle the whole, they feel that boys don't respect women, and you had that TV show. Yeah, you can click all you like. Yeah, that TV show. Is it Adolescents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was gearing towards blaming like Andrew Tate.
Pill content.
Yeah, which I'm like in two minds about things like this, because I'm just like, when you lean towards something so much, I think there should be a healthy balance.
Yeah. I'm kind of in support of it, surprisingly. And the reason why I will say that, I saw something recently and it angered me. Like, I've never been this angry watching something through a screen before that I shouldn't be that angry about, but I am that angry about. Well, I should be angry about it, but I'll explain it. You know those women, the feminists that do like the protests, like topless, femin. I think they call that femin.
No idea.
They do them topless.
Right. So yeah, they do like a topless protest, and
yeah.
They were doing one in Spain outside H&M, and a guy who was anti-protest, comes from behind and gropes the woman multiple times. That just made me angry, because for you to openly sexually assault her live on air, with cameras and everything, just shows like, yeah, you don't actually view this person as a person. This is actually an object.
Mm.
And my brain, I just can't comprehend how you can actually think this makes sense. This is sensible to do. Like, I'm not saying I understand if you do it behind closed doors, but it would make sense because it's such a shameless act. It can't be done publicly. But the fact you're actually doing it publicly shows that, for me, there's people out there that are very tapped that just view women as objects.
I see it in two different ways.
And then, last thing before I say it, I think it's also important for women as well, because I feel a lot of young women actually don't see the importance of self-respect that they should have.
Mm.
And especially in this OnlyFans era, in this era where everyone's rapping about selling pee and doing this and using men and blah, 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 and using your sexuality, and everywhere you go online, there's clothes, poster girl dresses, there's a see-through and all the... I think it's important for women to see these, for young girls to see this as well.
For me, it depends on what...
More young boys, but yeah.
What is being taught as well. And what's being said and how they're going to teach it.
The issue I have with this, similar to Mark, and Mark interrupted whenever, is in teaching men about behaviours about women, it also negates accountability from both sections of people. So, yes, there are a large selection of men who have a myopic view directed towards women and treating women like objects. But
Africans use that
myopic, I know you like that. Right, yeah. There are also a large selection of women who have taken ownership of their bodies by using, in your term of OnlyFans, by hypersexualizing themselves and creating a market to make money.
Yeah.
So then again, it's women who want to take back the power of their sexuality at the behest of men who are scoundrels and scumbags drooling over them. So then it becomes selective objection. Right, yeah? Now, let's be clear. Her body, her choice.
100.
But then if people are looking at you a certain way and you're presenting yourself in a certain way, you don't get to dictate how people view you. Right, yeah? Now, is it fair? No, but it's reality. It's reality. I don't get to dictate as a black person how I'm viewed to the masses, regardless of how I present myself. Is it fair? No, but the reality is, for me to change that perception, I also have to move in a way. That changes opinion based on how I carry myself, and hope that every time I move in a certain subsection or group or whatever, they see me as a person and not me as a black person. Now, the same thing for women. Not every woman is a quote-unquote feminist or believe in extreme levels of feminism. But, like all things, because we're not homogeneous beings, what some women believe and what other women believe, that's childish, doesn't necessarily mean that they are aligned in their beliefs. To the topic of misogyny, do I believe that a lot of boys or men have a, pardon my language, myopic view directed towards women? Yes. Do I also believe that some of the views that exist are based on traditionalism, and in modern times, traditionalism doesn't exist? Yes. Do I believe that in modern times, some of the women that exist on the planet want a traditional man, but they selectively want to pick what levels of traditionalism they want to keep? Yes. Now, again, and I've said this multiple times, the roles of a man has not changed in the last 50 years. The roles of a woman has changed in the last 50 years, as in being able to vote, being able to work. I think there's more women in corporate business than there are men. Like, there's a lot more wiggle room. There's a lot more wiggle room for what women can do now than they could do in the 30 to 40 to 50 years ago. So naturally, the men who still have those values, they're struggling to find their place in the new world. You see what I'm trying to say? So I think it's less about teaching men to be respectful about women and more about teaching men to be respectful of people regardless of their gender.
I can understand that.
There's that, and like for me, I just don't want it to be just isolated for just men. Because when you do that, you're causing another problem. Because then men going to feel like, why are we always getting attacked for, let's say, a certain group of men?
It's a gender.
I definitely think it should be presented to both genders. But then also, where it's getting real scary is they're talking about showing this to kids.
And
in a society where you allow boys to identify as women and women to identify as boys.
I think what you have... My thing is all this. Let kids be kids. Let kids be kids.
They get real techie.
I think techie. I come from the start. I work with young people. And so I see both sides of it. And I'd say this. So the adolescence, I agree with what it was saying about blaming a certain type. I think what's happened is that there are children who are watching adult content like Andrew Tate and they're taking snippets from it and then putting it into... Because we know that you can't... How can a child be what they say they are? Because they should naturally be... what's it say, involuntary celibate. Of course you should. You're 12. You shouldn't be doing whatever. But and then also I see a lot of boys and the way they talk about girls, and it is very shocking.
Yeah.
And what you said as well about the respect thing. There's groups of girls that I work with who are like, if I suck dick, like that's nothing.
That's
like,
nothing.
It's
Yeah,
nothing.
like
that's not that bad.
Like
I'm not having sex with him, and I'm like, huh? Like you don't even respect yourself.
I've been in them sort of like
you don't. So I do think if they're gonna teach
when I was younger.
I think if
that could have gone mad as well.
I think if they're gonna teach boys how to respect women, I feel like they should teach girls. Also, because I think that's what it needs to come. They need to start respecting themselves. But then equally, I work with a lot of boys who I'm like would put grown men to shame about how they treat their girls. Like, I was with a young person the other day, and they was like, "Oh, I met my my girlfriend's mum the other day," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." He goes, "Yeah, like I bought her flowers. I bought her flowers for the mum, the sister." And then the other sister, I bought chocolates, I bought perfume. I said to go to their house for the first time. So I do think there is still that. But I think. Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna be.
She's gonna crush him.
Yeah, of course. Of course. But
you know what you're saying.
They've got high expectations. You know what I mean? I feel like that's it.
I remember I hate this story. I remember it was a hiccup. I remember the girl I liked in college, and like really, really liked her. And I remember like
this is your villain arc.
The villain arc was in between, right? So then I remember like I think I've probably celebrated Valentine's Day like twice in my life, and this was the second time. Right? Yeah, I think the first time I ever did it was in primary school. And I bought some Egyptian girl like a card and motifs. So the second time I ever did it, I remember even went to one restaurant, went and saw Notorious on the day. I just remember, like
you went out.
Yeah, like fucking met her mum on the day, and her mum was like, "Oh, is it you that would do that?" He's like, "Nah, he wanted to be respectful and pick me up here." I remember doing this. I remember being a nice guy, and I realized this shit is a bogus story.
It's a lie.
I was like, I think that unlocked cynical me. I was thinking, this is the biggest waste of time.
Honestly.
People don't like nice guys. They like men with edge who are pieces of shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Honestly.
The edge thing, childish. The edge thing.
Butterfingers.
I realised it, like, being nice, when people are telling me certain things, oh my god, didn't know I was doing this. One guy at football, I was thinking, bro, you really treat your girl like she's better than you. I was like, bro, it's gonna be dark if she ever leaves you, bro.
When I see young people doing things like that, it concerns me a bit, because I'm like,
they're trying to be grown though. That's what I'm saying about exposure to adult stuff, because they're watching movies and they're like, that should be me, but they're kids.
You've got to have upkeep, you know. Like, you can't just come with this and then 5 years down the line
but you know these kids have got more disposable income than like the kids I work with.
Yeah,
I'm saying to them, oh like what kind of food you eat, and I'm suggesting what I would have had, like McDonald's and Nando's or whatever. They're saying no, they're telling me Hakka. Like, there's like standard there. I go Hakka once a month to Hakka.
Yeah, they've lost the plot.
Yeah, like it's.
I know one time. This is when H first. I first started working with H. She was 18 at the time, and I remember we was having a conversation. Her manager was there at the time, and the manager was talking, and she was like, "Yeah, but for me, if I'm gonna go on a date with a guy, they have to spend a minimum of £300."
I don't think so. Because you can have a really shit date, and the man is spending £300. I can't do that.
Does your bed even have a bed frame? Like, what are you doing here, bro?
But then it's
£300.
What?
Right?
I'm thinking, it's like, I remember.
Is your room clean? Is your sheets new?
No, that's unfair expectations, though, isn't it?
That's so bad.
This is the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Does your chest of drawer match your bedside table? Shut your mouth.
I remember being in school and certain men were taking their girls, in secondary school, taking their girls to hotels for Valentine's Day and putting all petals on the bed. Are you mad? That shouldn't matter.
But then, can you see why then that would be the older guy? Like, why? Because obviously that is in their bracket. Like, my little cousin, he went for his first Valentine's last year, and he's like, "Oh, where should I take her?" Again, I'm making suggestions that to me are within your budget.
That's fair. Your age group.
He's 19, but he was looking at places that were aesthetically
beautiful,
something that she would like to post on her stuff. And I'm like, okay, like, how long have you been chatting to said girl? It wasn't even. This is the first time they're meeting. I was like,
first time.
Yeah,
that's
and
when the picnic in the park
and he's
Starbucks.
Yeah, and he spent. I want to say he spent quite a considerable amount of money on this girl, and I was in his head like, don't be dumb. Like this is stupid.
It's true.
And also, if you start that way, how you gonna keep maintaining it? I said you're going broke. I said you're going broke. I said you know she's going to leave you because you can only afford to take her out once a year based on where you're taking her.
Set an unrealistic
expectation. If you do something that is realistic and not lower standards, but like not above your,
you could have taken out for a drink,
not above your means.
One little drink,
like if you go to like a little, I don't know if kids do this, but little Chinese buffet. Little restaurant that can be really nice.
That's meaty. That's what they tell you. It's meaty.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That is.
You're still getting fed, right?
But you're doing it. But you know what? Why should the girl care if she really likes your company? She really
doesn't.
She wants to take pictures. She wants to take pictures.
This is the point. If you want to take pictures, go find that other guy. No.
I've got like I know.
That's what annoys me about Gen Z.
I remember my guy. One of my guys was managing. He was managing an artist, and he brought her to the studio when he was like a more of a chaperone. Like she's close to the family and whatnot. He brought her to the studio when she was 17 years old. Yeah, and some of the stuff this girl was talking about at 17,
it's mad.
People's doing for her. I'm like, no, this is crazy. But then now I've got her on Instagram. And she's like 19 now. Bro, this girl's in Saint-Tropez, Monte Carlo. I see her the other day when Rick Ross. Everywhere, like she's literally and it's like wow, because that standard was set when she was young by it would have been grown men.
My goddaughter does that now. She's just got a boyfriend, and I think he's a year older than her. I think she's just turned 16, and she's like her mum's like, oh yeah, because he took her on a date, and yeah, he nice guy came. He actually done the same thing you were saying. Came, met her. Brought her flowers, and then even got flowers for her mum and stuff like that. And now, like, they live about 2 hours away. So when he comes down, he wants to take her, and he goes, I want to take her shopping, and like he buys her. And I'm like, why these kids got so much money? Same with my boyfriend's nephew, the oldest one, 19, and I think last year Valentine's or one of their birthdays. Him and his girlfriend, they did hotel. I said, what they do? And he was like, that's the kids, that's what they do these days.
But that's it, but they go broke for this stuff. You know what I mean?
I think it's funny. You said Valentine's Day, innit?
I think it's Valentine's or birthday. One of them.
Valentine's Day is the only day you can take a girl to a hotel and she won't be offended. Mm-hmm. I think it's the funniest thing ever. If it was a random one away, you said that.
He's like, no, she's
looking at you. Mad.
Not me. I used to like that because I used to be like, yeah, ain't gonna go to my house, ain't gonna go to your house.
It's funny though. Parents should start asking their kids for money, you know. It's just like, because it's true. Where's all this money coming from? In a cost of living crisis, some of these young kids. These young kids are spending money. Like they ain't got, bro. They're doing something.
They went crunching on one way.
I feel like a lot of parents, like the kids that I work with, a lot of their parents overcompensate. Like, I see kids who do make wrong choices, bad choices, and then they're rewarded. Like, do you know? Like, I saw a kid who's excluded from school on Friday. On Saturday, their mum bought them a Canada Goose jacket. Canada Goose is not cheap, right? So like,
I can relate.
And also now you're making that child a target, but because that's what they wanted. Like, I feel like now kids are badding up their parents. Like, you need to buy me this, and if you don't, I'm gonna box you in your face. See me, we're going. We're calling ambulance, police, whoever, because someone's not leaving this house in the right condition. But
and it's not gonna be me.
But they, do you know what I mean? They're doing these things to their parents, and it's added pressure. Like, they're taking out loans and Klarna for foolishness.
But this is the thing. I think more people need to start hearing from people that work in schools. Because you don't have all the insight.
No, but they're not
trying to hear it. They're not
trying to hear that. Like,
smart kids, I work hard for it.
Like, we need to be
but do you know what it is? I think
insight to all the madness.
But do you know what I think? I think if you try and talk to someone about their kids, they get very defensive.
When you have your own kids, you'll know.
But I'm just saying. That's it. That's what it is, Mel. When you have your kids,
and that's what they'll say.
But I said, you know what it is? I work with the kids who has too far gone. So your kids are showing certain traits
Yep.
that I'm seeing, whatever. And it's not, and I'm saying this is the worst case. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen to your child. I'm not saying your child is bad, but these are the things. See if you're creating a monster there, there. If you keep giving, so all right, cool. Now and then he's like, and then now for my birthday, I want a £1,000 scooter. Are you mad? Like that's are you mad? Like you best save your pocket money. That's what you had to save your pocket money. What happened to that?
So ignorant as well. Sorry. When people say that kind of thing about when you have your own kids, you'll know. Because first and foremost, I was a kid myself, and I was raised in a way where I had to learn. I also have adults in my life that I still look and learn from. I've also worked with kids of all ages. I've seen this shit. So even if I don't have my own kids, I've known how to deal with teenagers before your kids were teenagers. Does that make sense?
Some of the issue I have with it.
I don't like it. It's ignorant.
The realness of it is, when we talk about it, and the people always have to, but I've got kids. Like, if you're not teaching your child money management, like for me, when I was younger, the thing was, I got my first job when I was 16.
Same.
And I got paid weekly. Yeah. And even then, I had to give my mum
paper rounds.
No, I worked in JD, bro.
You have to give her housekeeping,
I had to give my mum £100 a month.
Yeah, so I got paid
£30 of that is my phone bill. £70 of that is everything. And I hated doing it. But when I got older, I realised the spec of that doesn't even scratch the surface of what my mum's paying in the house.
Yeah.
But it's still
teaching you stuff.
It's teaching me things. Now, some people could be like, that money could have been put in the account for you. But then ultimately, my mum's a single mum. And I have to go to the house.
Yeah.
Now,
go towards food or whatever in the house.
I've G-checked my brother about this from when my brother was 16. And we have different mums. So I even said to him, I'm 16.
Young brother, right?
Yeah, my middle brother. I said it can quickly go from you being my cute son to you living in mum's house very quickly. Because that 2-year window from 16 to 18 goes by like this, right? Yeah. And I said, this ain't me applying pressure to you, but it's just the reality that exists. Yeah. Which is, it's your job now, whether you're in college or thing, to make your mum's job a little bit easier, right? Yeah. If you're here, don't take the piss, right? Yeah. Do what you need to do. And I said the best rule I'll ever teach you as your older brother is, this ain't your house. You just live here.
That's it.
Right? Yeah. And you didn't hear it. And I said, listen, at the end of the day, when you're giving your mum something, you're not going to get nothing in return. Because for 16 years, we keep like, but it weren't my choice to be here. Of course. But the difference is, at 16 plus, you're a grown man. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like, I got kicked out at 16. Right, yeah. I lived at my uncle's for a bit. I came back to my mum for about 3 months, and I was out, and I moved out again. Yeah. And at least that, and then I was with my dad, and I went to uni. Every process that I was taught as a kid, when I moved out of my mum's, came to fruition. Like I understood. Yeah. Like so, for me, it was the understanding of like I was really protected from what it was outside. But then I was also taught money management and how to manage my money. If my brother gets paid, my brother spending money on foolishness, and now you're just in the house, like on crumbs. I don't get that shit. Pardon my language. I just
eating down the house as well.
So then, for example, if you're eating like other people's food, I'm thinking, bro, when you get paid, go and buy something. You got food there, then little meal, whatever. But then again, this is the process of, in general, if you're not taught money management or little things like, and I've talked to my brother's mum about this. I said there's certain habits he has which are your fault, and we're just having an adult conversation. So how? I said I knew when I was younger, and I said, and my stepmom drives, right? Yeah, my mum never drove. My mum, if you used to have to go food shopping or have to go buy fish, you're talking about going Peckham Market for fish with that rolly bag.
Oh, the rolly bag.
Yes. The trolley. So that stuff, or I finish football on a Saturday, I butt my mum in Peckham, or my mum would, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So
you learn,
all that stuff you'd have to do.
That you know to do.
My brother was like,
I don't want to go and do the food shopping. Like I had to pack the bag or whatever. Like I packed my shopping bag.
Do the food shopping.
So you know what I'm trying to say? Is that,
of age, like
what you know about your mum parking at the car park.
I used to go travel, leave by myself.
My mum never drove.
My mum never drove.
So we're doing that. My stepmom used to say that about my thing. Oh, but you don't like doing food shopping. I said, but you can eat the food though. I said, when you come out from the food shopping,
who likes food shopping? We just do it.
Imagine, she'll come back with the food.
Hey, careful, food shopping.
Yeah, that was bad. I didn't want to. You're moving mad. Right, yeah. The minute, like, come up with food shopping, everyone's in the cupboard taking the stuff out.
No, you see what I'm trying to say?
It's not even that. Send these kids food shopping and see how many times they call you or text you what one to get.
Yeah.
I'll get best mate.
They're not.
What
They're
bus
not.
do I get?
I think parents don't set them up with like general life skills.
Yeah.
And they like, as you said, most of us here would have had a job from like 16, right?
Yeah.
Because that would have been the mindset. Your parents kind of put that in your head. Okay, listen, you need to start whatever. There's kids still living in their parents' house, 18, never had a job in their life, never. It's because they want to pursue their passion. I haven't got a problem with pursuing passion, but you need to bring some money into, like, you need to do something. There needs to be some income into it, and there needs to be an end goal. But if you're just out here, and like even like simple things like pocket money and things like that, like rather than buy them, say like the kid with the Canada Goose jacket, there's no way his pocket money equates to that much.
That's what the Canada Goose jacket is.
At least if you're going to do that, at least if you're earning it,
as I said, he got excluded from school on Friday. He got the jacket on the Saturday, so he got rewarded for the bad behaviour. But his mum's like, oh, but you wanted it. Okay, that's cool. You would want, but it doesn't mean you got.
That would now be withheld.
I want to be a millionaire, but it's not happening.
Because you've been a little arsehole, what that jacket you wanted, you're not getting it. You're not seeing it at Christmas.
Do you know what most kids, our generation, like, I'll say for my generation anyway, would have got the most kids. Yeah, no, I mean, like, no, because obviously I'm not the same.
So me and Mark, then yeah.
But like I'm saying, me and Reese are like, cool.
We don't know what Mark was on back then.
no.
The reason I'm saying
that, Reese would know, like, for me, it was student loan drop. Yep. You can get your EMA shoes now. EMA drop.
I got £10.
You can get your Air Forces.
Yeah.
I never got
it was that. This is what was put. This is what had you looking good, not Mum giving me £1,000 to buy a Moncler. What?
My mum would laugh.
Man have hated me. That's why man have hated me in college, because I got paid weekly. I used to buy trainers like every other week.
Bro, I was saying, my mum, if there was anything my mum was going to buy me,
pay no bills.
If there's anything my mum was going to buy me in college or secondary school, we're going to Sports Direct where it's at 80%, 70% for the whole damn year.
Whole year.
I know your mum bought you. She bought you a pouch to hide your strap.
This is crazy.
No, what's the best as well? Having obviously now the junior trainers at that age, they were cheap. You are bastards, all of you.
Or not 29 of that.
The Dunlop.
Yeah. If you see police,
oh my god, wait.
No.
Was it just me? Just imagine that, or did you say the hat with the eyes?
Yeah. No fear.
No fear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you know kids that wore that.
I'm originally, I used to see bare black youth in it, yeah? Then they went from being black youth, I just saw bare Asian youth. Asian youth. With the no fear hats on. I said, bro, what happened?
It's like, I don't know.
Bro, you know the white kids was wearing Mackenzie.
No. Do you know I like funny?
What's the other one?
Lylan Scott.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
It's the short jacket. For them,
the short windbreakers.
So my boy used to have on. My boy Scott used to wear 110s. He used to wear 110s, and a short jacket.
The outfit.
Oh yeah.
So when we had our, obviously in the summer, we had a summer t-shirt in it because we got wrapped. We used to have a summer t-shirt.
You need to ask.
So we used to have the black short jacket and the 110s outfit. And I used to wear flipping.
Bro, that's when that short jacket was expensive.
It was. Yeah, then I used to wear Air Maxes to school, and I used to have a Von Dutch. Von Dutch jacket, like red writing on the back. Yeah, it was like, how can you afford my business? Don't worry, don't worry.
That's a good thing about having jobs at that age. Like you used to just.
I don't know year 9, year 10. I had a Von Dutch jacket. I don't know that shot in year 9, year 10, bro. My head teacher used to hate me. I used to have like every colour snap.
I was getting like
New Era hats.
I was getting like kickers and that because my oldest brother was in uni, so he was passing the stuff down to me. So that's how I was getting stuff in school. But yeah,
blue stitching. Obviously,
let's wrap this episode. This has been 251 of the DSP podcast. You can find the DSP on all your favorite DSPs. My personal favorite YouTube. You can find mine, Kay's, Gabriel, and Naomi's information in the description below. I almost said my man's name. Thank God. And Mark is dead there.
I'm here.
Yeah. You can find the TikTok link, Mark's photography link, the Spotify playlist link, and every other link in the description below. I've been Reese. To my left's been
Glossy Lips K. Wow.
You're not your man. Check time. To my right's been
Drinks.
Next to him's been
Mark's sister.
Behind the camera's been
Gabriel.
I remember each and every week, the Winter Soldier behind the camera. If it's snowing, he'll definitely be going.
I'm gonna go. Oh wait, because when this comes out, it's Merry Christmas.
You're gonna be parlaying in snow.
So then people, yeah, that's right. That's
Merry Christmas.
But yeah, Merry Christmas to anyone that's gonna be
bunny hopping
watching this. This is crazy. Just so people know, strictly black women, okay?
Vegan.
And for breast milk purposes, okay? Anything other than that.
Love and guidance, peace and blessings.
So does that mean it has to be a certain...
Lock it off. Lock it off.
Does it have to be a certain tea milk?
Mark, why you just want to say it like that?
No, but what about how...
Katie paints the room with the velvet tone. Reese drops gems like a rolling stone. 2 drinks left, his voice a saxophone. Late night wisdom feels like home. Voices weave like threads of silk, sipping thoughts like honey milk. Different strokes, one soul, one vibe. Talking life, we thrive, we survive. Different stripes where minds collide. Pour it out, let the truth reside. Conversations deep like ocean floors. Stories knocking on unspoken doors. They crack the code, rewrite the lore. Each word lingers, leaving us wanting more. At gapes with the strange takes. They take the dark, make it shine. Every moment feels divine. It's one soul, one vibe. Talking life, we thrive, we survive. Different strokes where minds collide. Pour it out, let the truth reside.